Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to CEO. We have the pleasure of bringing you the first stop, the first stage, the opening round of Street Fighter 6 here at CEO 2023. And not only that, but one of the first offline majors of anywhere, from anywhere. Players coming in internationally, all over the US, here to Daytona, Florida, and it's time to kick it off. My name is Proxy, the GOAT. No introduction needed, but I'll do it just for fun. This is St. Cola.
Brother, 1,000 World Warriors plus have come through and come through correct for CEO to start off this season. And for good reason, all right? This has always been a big portion of the Street Fighter scene.
Of course.
All right? We've had some stories of IDOM and all that, taking the W's and stuff. But there may be a new champion. I'm getting ahead of myself. Obviously, we are in pools, but things are still going to be explosive. We're still in the clown shoes era of this game. People have barely figured out defense, let alone offense. And of course, the complaints are flowing through this Twitter space of who's broken, who's this and that. But honestly, this game is fantastic. I feel like if this is the first iteration that we have this game compared to even previous iterations of Street Fighter, it has been, I think, one of the best, to be honest, if not the best.
I definitely agree. I think a lot of times 1.0s of games, I think that's just like a trend of the new modern generation of games, is we're getting pretty decent 1.0s.
Yeah.
And the balance is pretty decent. And we're going to get a good spread of characters this weekend, I do believe. And to start it off, we're going to see two of I would call two of the main offenders that we're going to see this weekend. Guile and Ken, dude.
Oh, yes, sir. These are definitely two top tiers out here. Two very strong characters. Maybe one talked about a little bit more than the other. This is the first match of CEO 2023 Street Fighter 6. Let's get it.
Let's get this mission started. Don't expect me to be
Big text, DragonVonDoom. Hopefully it's supposed to be all caps, you know?
So already starting off. That crouch fierce. Slow and steady. Seems to be the pace here, which is good. Trying to go for the crouching medium after the step kick, which is good. You do get to steal the turn there.
Right, you kind of fail. A little bit of Guile from the side. Nice parry applied. The perfect stuff. But too proud. Maybe should have went for like the heavy one right after that medium and the heavy target combo.
Pushing away with the boom. Went for the walk forward. Easy flash kick. Love that bait. And blocks the overhead. The first attempt, but still they're getting walked into this corner, and now this is trouble.
Big text. You sound sponsored by money. It ain't funny. Back throw, though, up in the corner. Ken, again, tailor-made to get you in the corner. Impact right back here. DragonVonDoom.
DP, a little bit extra damage. Jumps the throw attempt. Not going to quite be enough with the OD. Has to go for one more. Nice tech on the throw.
Tech and burnout in, out of hell. OD Fireball gets the first hit. That's it. Doom taking it. And honestly, I think that was a little bit of a brain kill right there. That was looking a little saucy.
Oh, Jinrai kicks, definitely an issue for some characters here. Gotta know when to steal your turn, and unfortunately the bazooka knee is not cancelable. So taking a walk all the way to the wall here.
Back to the east side of the screen. Harassment. Jump light kick side switch here. I want to see Tech do something different with that bar. Try to put the air there right there. Nothing doing.
Like that parry. Trying to steal some of this away. Again, the bazooka knee gets immediately blown up, but drops the combo.
Unfortunate. I like that he has those options ready against bazooka knee. Against some of these moves. Did not commit to a jump in. Can go for one more impact. He gets a little bit more bar back, but here's the baby booms. Stocks up. Roll flash kick. Wow.
Gotta respect it. Went for the slowdown. Nice jump attempt, but he misses out on the throw. That's first world problems. 2+.
2+. Suffering from success. Oh, but I'll put him to rest. My man did that from the downtown distance.
Double dash into
double
it.
dash impact. He said, I'm walking away with some of your health, all right? Y'all don't have to lose me. He wakes up a jab into a super. Yeah, the OD will seal it.
Wow, was looking like it wasn't quite going to be enough, but a good way to take it down, like you said, with the OD DP. Amazing stuff to start it out. This round one pool, this is...
Y'all slugging. Didn't we just talk about like
round one pool,
bro? We slugging out here. I do like the idea to kind of drive impact some of these normals that you think are coming through. You see the bazooka knee, you know what to do. One, the drive rush, and the toss you up in the corner, chin right kick, frame kill off the low, hold this throw, bro.
Okay, looping just a little bit. Oh, he committed to taking the throw here. But instead, the OD flash kick.
No backdash yet. Someone's up, rotating, I should say. OD DP in play, or normal DP up the run. Throw. Doom sitting on set point. Does this first to 2?
Big Tex needs to press a little more. I feel like in a lot of situations, he's hesitating a little bit before he's pressing, and that is where Dragon is being able to get into these interactions and kind of win them out. If you're going to press early and press often.
Yeah. Also, Jim kicks have kind of been getting him off guard. I wonder what he needs to do right there. Maybe about impact some of the sequences with parry. Jab in the DP. DragonVonDoom denied with the flash kick fly. Here's a side switch, though. I like that position.
Okay, drive rush, wakes up with the jab check. Good call when you see the green stuff. Just make sure they're real.
Yeah. The different distances you have to calculate, but good spot right there. Almost whip punish as well. That would have been sick too. Get level 3. Almost level 3. I'm showing level 3.
Uh-oh. Yeah, there we go. Finally checking the overhead on the Jinrai kick. Has to block the drive impact, but not too big of a deal. And there's the reaction. Should be able to get the kill off of this.
Level 1, get it done. I like that from Big Tex. It's not over. Oh, he took off the hat. He was wearing the hat before. Big Tex, he said the hat's off, my boy. It's time for work.
Oh, okay. Trying to go for the four fierce, you know. Back fist is a very, very good when you're able to get it, but it's very slow, reactable for sure.
I think you can crouch underneath of it. Oh, if you would commit to jump fierce, you would have clipped that thermal recovery right there. With Doom, no anti-air.
And again, just committing to these normals that are not cancelable here against Ken. You got to keep it really tight.
So make the return over, see what could happen. ODDP, Doom, one hit in the super will seal it. You did the dive, do something. Get that dash up back though, unfortunate.
Oh, huge opportunity, doesn't get too much, has critical art.
Yeah, he could have level 3, I think. Trying to combo to level 3, he may seal the deal.
Yeah, if you find CA anywhere, does get it this time and is going to be able to get the cancel.
Yeah.
CA certainly dead.
So I want to watch this, bro. I haven't seen this too many times. Guile and the Sonic Steppers for the W. Big Tex. He said, yeah, I did that. I hit that level 3.
Looking better. Honestly and truly, I think the only change that really needed to happen was less hesitation. Big Tex, and like you said, checking Jinrai. You cannot let him get away with it.
Yeah, at least do something against him. Parry, you know, even just not getting hit with the overhead when you see it coming. Obviously, it's something you have to laugh. Empty low, though, here, Doom. Getting nasty up in this corner. Stand fierce, meaty. Oh, the impact got a little bit too ahead of himself.
Okay, it's the DP afterwards. Drive gauge looking a little tight here, but still the life lead. Making that not too bad as we find the sweep.
Yeah, we're off the feet. Nice neutral jump to 90. Upside down kick. That should be it. The OD to get the farm. That was enough to be necessary. Now, I like that from Doom. If you know you're going to burn out, hey, that's okay. You know it's going to get that kill. One more round will here for Doom. If you get able to finish it off, the challenge on the dash check, good enough here.
Well, again, going for that bazooka knee. Got to slow it down.
Oh,
I was looking for the anti-air. Going to take a decent amount of damage here, but a drop combo could have been way worse.
Yeah, there was in an alternate timeline of he losing 40% with the bar at the bottom here from Doom. Oh, no back throw.
I feel like there's just no worse back throw to take than Ken's, but here we go. Finds a knockdown.
You know what I like from Big Tex? He's done drive rush, bazooka knee consistently. And it hasn't been checked a lot here from Doom as these rounds go down. Like, I like that option's on the table. However, the impact, another splat, that should be a wrap. If he gets to level 3, nice and easy, staying breezy. Docta Doom, Von Doom, King Ghidra, whatever you want to call him, will take this set.
Yeah, good stuff for sure. Been able to take control and kind of do what Ken is made to do, right? Corner carry and pressure is the name of the game, and was I feel like one of the strongest things you can do, not only in Street Fighter but just in fighting games in general, is that if you do something that's punishable and your opponent just absolutely doesn't check it, do it again.
That's what impact's for.
He did Jinrai kick and he just blocked it, and you were like, okay, I'm gonna do it. You want to block this high low? That's fine. I'll keep doing it.
We'll hold that mix. We'll hold that mix. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's obviously this is early days.
Oh yeah, of course.
There's things where I will know and I will just get hit by it because it's like, well, you know, it just happens because we're not used to it. And I think that these early days are going to obviously, as I said before, be clown shoes. I wouldn't say random, but more aggressive options are going to be more on the table. That's why you see a lot more drive impacts. As things go on, you're going to see less and less as people react, get used to it. But for now, smash that drive impact. Whether you on range or out here at CEO, smash that drive impact. We'll be smashing some more action on the way through the pools. As we said, there's a lot of people out here. I just played a set with Rickman's Barnett. He did not walk all the way here, thank God, because as he had said it, As he had put it, he was afraid of the alligators. You're telling me you ain't afraid of LA at night, walking 7 hours, but you're afraid of alligators out here?
Listen, all I'm saying is that in Florida, if you see water and you can't see the bottom, there's a gator.
There's a gator in there?
There's a gator in it.
That's a good
That's
way to
some
live.
Floridian knowledge for y'all. Like, careful. Hey, listen, I got the Florida man tech here for you, so don't worry. I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely, bro. It rains so much that like there's a little pool area over there.
Yeah.
And you can't see because it's it's murky. I just assume there's a gator.
There's a gator in
There's
it.
a gator
Absolutely. Every body of water you see, do not be fooled. It is every single one. But looks like we got our next players getting ready to get started. They're already sitting down and getting their button checks rolling. So we'll have those together in just a moment. But thank you for joining us for the early block here at CEO. We're going to have Street Fighter 6 all weekend long, as well as a ton of different games all across the board. We got Marvel to our right, we got Strive to our left, and everything in between. It's going to be a good time.
It's definitely popping for every single game. But y'all know what to do, with 6,
Of course.
1,000 plus people, Phenom out here, Daggy out here. I can't wait to get in some food debates with them. But right here is SaltySarlacc versus AustyBeast. And I see JP on the stream. Do my eyes deceive me? I see a little JP.
I gotta ask, man, because I saw you, I'll leak a little bit. I saw you in a hotel session this weekend.
Yeah.
You were playing a little JP. How you feel about this character? Personally, how you feel about him so far?
First month, he is nasty as hell. People do not have to deal with him.
I agree.
I think as time goes on, there's a player named Uzura.
Okay.
And he is super good about running the mid-range and being comfortable with his normals, his neutral, that I don't see other JP players kind of utilize. I think that's the way to play him further down the line that Uzura's already picked up on, a.k.a. Kakaru, who's at Rebel Quinty. You'll see that next week.
Okay.
I think the character right now is just like knowledge checks that people just don't understand. That's why they get frustrated, especially if you can't hear the when he does the command grab or the other projectiles. But there's ways to fight him. And there's like a million videos to watch Broski, Broski, Brian F. There's many people teaching people how to play against him so they can stop relying upon that. I think even regardless of all that fake stuff, he's got good neutral. He's got good buttons. He's got good exchanges. He's good.
OD Parry also is very, very strong. It's very, very strong.
But what do you see on the screen, though? What do you see on the screen?
I say Marisa, which is very exciting because I think I saw on Twitter, I believe it was Big Bird that tweeted it, shout-outs, this character is so good at beating the mechanics of the game. She feels like the anti-meta right now. She's great at checking drive rush. Her anti-air combos are very, very strong when you're able to get the anti-airs. She's also amazing at stopping drive impact, having the best armor break probably in the game. She has a really good situation when she can close the distance, a full screen drive rush to make it there into the throw.
Yeah, stand for your starter, bro. Now the medium, that Gladius that you mentioned, also a really good anti-air. There's the parry, be wary. No instant overhead, but still will get that hit. That's so nasty. Him burn up, but not out of options. As you point out, she's got those stances, able to clip through things, and the armor break still, even in burnout.
Goes that distance, does get the hit. Not quite enough to kill, but pushed to the wall, and is able to get it, pushing something.
Yeah, but it was maybe mash and parry, because that's what I would do. Even if I'm in burnout, I'm like, please help me. I mean, he's got good defense. He's got a 4-frame. He's got, some decent wake-up options. Even parry without OD is good. But, yo, you see the grab, the grip.
With the wall, drive rush and jabs out of it. Like you said, 4 frames. Not afraid to press.
Yeah, shouldn't be. Definitely should have those checks. I would like to see maybe AustyBeast maybe find a cross-up jump light kick. That's the weird range where you can't crouch fierce. Nice impact. And getting off this. Impact, into super. Level 3 immediately. Get that lead.
I definitely respect it. I like spending the meter early if you're going to. No reason to sit on 3. Put yourself down. One more interaction potentially here. Is just going to go back to the full screen game.
If you play right, you can get that bar somewhat back. You probably get like a level 1 back. But if you're over, though, Beast lands that CA. It'll be over. Try to get the impact of that wall splat for the CA.
Too far for the anti-air, still okay. Once he's engaged, jumps the Superman punch. That reposition wins the round. What a brave jump.
You gotta get out of there. You know what's gonna happen? Put up against the corner. Call corner. We're all even out here. SaltySarlacc. Making the AustyBeast a little salty. Look at this full screen. Zoning. The toe tap, though.
Now he's very ready for the command throw attempt here. Knowing that is not how you react. Look at the life bar.
Oh my God, the health. Try to get the Gladius charged up for a little bit too long, but still, I feel like if they can run Gladius even against jump heavy kick. One hit in the super, that should be it. You got the impact, spin the bar. Show him the cut key. Yeah, the Hoto no Kin, the you are shock.
This super is so hard, bro.
It's so ridiculous,
This super is so hard.
That looked like some like Kenshiro stuff, bro. One hit to do it. Marisa.
So one out of the way. Marisa is going to be able to take that one down. It's all about closing the distance, right? You see, in a lot of situations, Austy is just playing it patient, but then when he has that opportunity, drive rush all the way across the screen, that or a jump, a little bit of a mistimed anti-air there, but still is doing a great job of taking the shots when he has them.
And that's what you have to do. As you pointed out, drive rush in and out. Let the mix begin. The command grab after the stance, either high, low, all going to lead to a lot of damage for this character. Jump, heavy kick, the missile kick. One of the best jump-ins in the game. Oh, I feel like Salty has such a good, long screen sort of game. It's just when they get in, that's when things get tested out here. Ooh.
Oh, and then that little bit of a shimmy. Sometimes we talk about this a lot. Sometimes positioning is good enough to make your opponent feel pressured to do things. So just standing at the right range and kind of waddling in and out can be enough to make your opponent feel like they need to go for something like that jump. Austy's positioning has been really, really good all set.
Yeah, the idea definitely is dangerous. Oh, again. Stand to your starter. This time the overhead. What's the no? Christening the cranium. Yeah, I knew about that parry. So I saw the tech on Twitter. Think about that connect. Glad he is. The Superman punch does not get it. One touch. Oh, the parries.
Close that distance. I love that dash. Being really greedy.
Quick punish. The finish it, the jab, a dab will do, you're through. Austy moves on and says, listen, the real terror all along was Marisa. It was Marisa, all right? Bro, you saw what Big Bird was talking about on Twitter. He was like, bro, who's this character? No one could name nothing. And seeing him work out at Wanted, seeing him work out at, the other reversal tournaments that they have too as well, and probably seeing him work at Rebel Kumite is definitely going to show you the play that Marisa, the strength that character has is next level. She's good.
And I think that's one of the cool things, especially, is that right now in my mind, there's like five, six characters I think are a small cut above everyone else, and then everyone else is in like a pile that's of just like good enough.
Good enough. What's your top?
I think that like very clearly Guile.
Yes.
Luke is very clearly up there. I think the Juri is very clearly in the conversation up there. I think JP you can make an argument for.
I can make it. Yeah. You can make an argument.
There's some other characters here and there. I think I think we need a little more time, but I think you can put Chun up there in some time. I need to see more players play correct before I put Chun up there.
Like Moke. Yeah. I see my boy Pax putting up tag.
The big homie Ray has been playing Chun-Li is looking very good. Yeah.
I feel like she won't go down. She'll only go up.
I agree.
Like, there's no way that she goes further down on the list. You know what I'm saying? She takes
and Ken, obviously.
Oh, yeah, Ken.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the nice thing about this, though, is that I know for a fact, after me listing those characters, I know people are like, bro, he didn't put Honda.
Actually, what about Cammy?
Which is awesome, because that's the type of balance this game has, is that we can talk like that and we can have those kinds of disagreements. Bro, it would be boring if we just knew.
If we just knew exactly who was like top tier. Also, what's good is every character gets complained about, or at least every character has a little bit of sauce or a lot of bit of sauce, where people are like, yo, this character is dangerous. Like, you got to be watching out for a Lily. Like, I saw some Lilies doing work in pools.
Yes.
I've seen Jamie players say they're not as terrible. And another character I definitely want to point out, because y'all was saying, oh, she's dead after she lost her EXDP, is Kimberly. All right, it's Shine. He got the mix with it.
Dude, yeah, I mean, as far as Kimberly's go, Shine is about as good as it gets, man. This guy has been super, super consistent and has been one of the highest placing Kimberlys consistently in North America.
Oh, yeah.
And for good reason. I mean, he has the pedigree for it. This guy is very talented, has been successful over multiple games and multiple Street Fighter games, so you love to see it.
Yeah, you love to see a man that said he won't play a ninja character play a ninja character.
Talk to him,
and it's crazy because I was, and yo, if you go to a stream, which you definitely should follow Shine on the stream, there's a lot of information willing to play people too as well. He was like, bro, I am not going to play another ninja character. Why do people think I just play ninja characters because I played Ibuki? He shows up with Kimberly all the way through, bro, and does work with the character. I definitely seen some greasy ass mix with the crouch fear, side switch, and stuff like that. He's got all that great tech. He's just really solid. He's just a really solid player.
Yes.
We'll see what his opponent brings out here.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a lot of the deciding factor here. Looks like we're hovering Cammy, so that might be our first time getting to see Cammy for the weekend here. Cammy, I think, is very, very strong. I think that she has the ability to play it low and slow and kind of play the footsies game that you see from players like Punk.
Yeah.
But also, she has the ability to like really heavily knowledge check people. If you go for the weird hooligan stuff and they don't know how to deal with it, it's going to be a mess.
Yeah, it's going to get kind of nasty. Definitely going to get kind of nasty, so. I think she's got really great footsies, and that hooligan stuff is unexplored. That will lead her to be even better.
I agree.
I think people bring up Juri in the conversation of being one of the top tier out here, and I agree. I think that she's really good, but I think Cammy is definitely underplayed in that conversation. You look at the likes of Hurricane, the likes of Punk, as you mentioned. People with great footsies can really make this character work. And the transition from 5 to 6 doesn't seem like it's as deep, you know? I feel like you don't have to learn too much more. And that's kind of been Cammy historically. She doesn't have a lot of wild stuff that you have to readjust for.
Yeah, and she's another one of those characters. She's in the club, the cancelable crouching medium that's very strong for poking and using for drive rush here.
Yup. You try to look for it right there. Big kick gets in overhead. Unfortunate, sets up with the can. It's going to land. Oh, unfortunately, stop blocking, my friend. You drop it.
Tough situation. Block for your life here. Gets the jab and is able to go for the confirm with the burn out. Good use of the drive rush to get those extra frames so that will link together. That's the type of knowledge you have to have with this character and with all the characters in this game to be able to get your optimal confirms.
I like how Shine's playing is pretty confident. How her dive kick does land. Let's see what we get aerial with this. She does have crouch fierce to anti-air. That's going to be a punish counter. And a slide applied right there. Quick rise. No surprise. Shine still harassing his buttons. And seeks in a light kick. You see how he goes for like light kick, medium kick, to go into drive rush, looking for those opportunities. And now looks for the level 3.
Okay, he's going to have to guess for his life here in the corner. Might actually be in burnout depending on how much this does. Not quite, but still a tough situation here.
Burnout. Impact, that's flat, that's a wrap. It's over. Hello? Okay, there you go. Okay, he was like, okay, I'm surprised.
One thing I actually really like from Shine also is that he's intentionally like ending combos a little less damage with the elbow to try and leave them standing, to try and look for reset opportunities when he's not going for corner carry, which I really, really like.
Yeah, we've seen that a little on his Twitter, you know, going for these resets here and there. Explosion gets the pickup, instant kick. Another one. And that should actually be close to getting it done. Once again, the pickup, Lazuna drop, in burnout, but he has such a big lead. He's got that level. Looks like level 1 there.
And now, guess for your life, and immediately gets opened up, just goes for the quick meaty and is able to get it there. Shine off a perfect, is looking to put this one away, potentially 2 in a row.
With the quickness, expeditiously is getting Grizzly. Mauling this cat continuously up in the corner. In fact, we haven't really seen a bust out here from this camp. The impact, pushing him back. Nice, okay. Sneaks into impact, but Shine was blocking.
Ooh.
That side switch line was there on the mix with this character, the crowd fear side switch. So
Okay.
you see my Twitter?
To get the ODDP, get yourself out of trouble. Trying to go for the spiral arrow, a little too far, so not going to be able to get too much, but winning the footsies.
There you go, get active, yeah, get active. Uh-oh, impact again.
Is not the kind of activity we're looking for.
No, he's about to be inactive real quick with it. Lands on the bomb, insane kick again, the pickup, that's the win. Oh, he dropped it, but he picks it up, and he doesn't finish his plate. Now wait, this could still be in the hands of the Cammy.
I want to believe.
I want more games. Oh,
But the crouching medium will do it. Is able to get the poke and stop him on the attempt at the walk up. So there we go, Shine. Gonna be heading on forward. Good stuff to the homie. I mean, he is, like we said, one of the strongest representatives of Kimberly and is continuing to push the character. And I think if you enjoy the character, I think you're gonna enjoy CEO, because I think we're gonna see a lot more Shine this weekend. Potentially, I mean, Shine is a threat to make it to the single-digit placements here at every tournament he goes to.
Top tier out here. We saw him at DreamHack. He got second there.
Yep.
There was another previous tournament where he got second at, wasn't it? No, it wasn't TNS. There was a few other tournaments. He's also, I think, placed in a Chipotle tournament too as well.
Yes.
If I remember correctly. So, like, you know, damn near every tournament he's at, he does well. You know, let's see if today, or this week, I should say, is his week to get that big W. But, of course, Idom is out here. Phenom is out here. Punk, the god, is out here. There are a lot of cats out here that are hungry for that first W for Street Fighter 6. And this is a dangerous time. Again, we haven't sussed out everything. We haven't found everything. In fact, only recently have we decided that normal parry is useful in a lot of situations to punish things like Blanca Ball. Give an extra +2 if you do normal parry in a drive rush right after to get that extra +2 to find punishes against Blanca Ball that you wouldn't before. So things like that will coalesce, and we'll learn as we get more further and further with this game. But like right now, it's danger zone. It's drive impacts everywhere. Drive rush, 15 frame dash off of DJ. I think it's 15 frame. I don't remember. It's quick though.
And
it's quick.
And it gets even more stressful, because when you're playing at CEO, for a lot of people that do know, CEO comes with not only the pride of winning a huge event, but one of the sickest possible trophies, playing for the championship belt.
Brother.
Everybody is out here vying for the heavyweight title, bro. And the belts this year with Oh my God,
They're
dude,
fire.
the white
Don't
leather
they
strap
rotate?
goes crazy.
Brother.
Dude,
Come on,
the
that's a
trophies
ball,
this year, see, I cannot wait for you guys to get to see these get handed out and get to see everything that comes through here at CEO. This is the first block of pools for the whole weekend.
Yeah. So I'm strong right here.
There's so much left,
This
dude.
guy is holding up a box. Oh wait, no, it's our boy. I was like, I thought this was a player, and it's just Crow. I was like, what is he doing? It's actually one of our TNS people.
Chat,
right now
I'm
holding up a
gonna
box.
pull back the curtain for a split second.
Yeah.
They are white balancing a camera.
Yeah,
and he said,
I
"Why
was
is this
like-
guy got a box?"
Because players will like have glue in their hands. Like I saw my boy Di Gubis, he was like, I brought the crayons, I brought, a little
Hey,
bit of
bro,
glue.
listen.
Hey, like
Gotta do what you gotta
y'all
do.
got the gimmicks, sometimes.
I
It's like
fucked
I was ready. But I'm definitely ready for more action. Again, there's a lot of great players out here. There's a lot of potential blow-ups that could happen too as well.
Yes.
There are people from other scenes. There's Rewind, I know, is playing. A lot of MK players are playing this.
Yes.
Guiltier players are playing this. Smash players are playing this too as well. I think Super Noon is out here. I think he may have came through.
I think he made it in time. I know he was having some trouble issues. With,
Yeah, a
some
lot of
travel
people
issues.
were.
But
Yeah.
dude, I told
Storming.
when you're flying in or out of Florida, you have to plan accordingly because there's a chance you get delayed. Because,
Wait,
like I
really?
said, yeah, because it rains every day.
I didn't.
It's not if, it's when.
I did not plan for when I leave
All right,
for
good
that
luck.
to happen. But
All right, good luck.
I already saw.
There's
it's
a
supposed to
reason
rain.
why for every event I go to, I
Yeah.
take the day off also.
Yeah.
Because I get delayed very frequently flying back here to the our great state.
Body, dang it. Well, you know
No,
what?
you'll be fine, you'll be fine.
I
I
brought
believe.
luckily, I brought my computer with me, so
There
I
you
can
go, okay, that's good.
play Street Fighter like a big old nerd in the
Hey,
in
listen,
the
bro.
airport. So if you see me, let's run the set, baby. All right, run the set.
feel
All
it,
right.
I
All right,
feel it.
Orlando Airport, Monday. Come see me, but hey, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. You got a Steam Deck, you got
Yeah.
your
Yeah, bro.
computer.
That's good. And
I
that
don't do it on a plane though. Don't get mad at me. I'll do it on a plane. If it's plain, I'm not doing.
No,
I'm
no,
that.
you're
I'm
not making
that.
popcorn on the plane.
No,
That's
I ain't
not
doing
happening.
that.
No.
Relax. Don't cancel me.
No, I mean, that is actually one thing that's nice about this game, too, is that graphically it is really, really nice. It looks very, very good. But also, when you're playing on things like the Steam Deck, stuff like that, even when you are able to, like, I think for people with lower-end PC specs also, when you turn it down, everything looks pretty good,
Yeah,
still
it's pretty
working out.
decent, yeah.
It's really accessible as far as, like, modern games go that are, like, kind of pushing it with graphics, which I think is one of the most important things you can do. Because I feel like some games, people will have to like make mods for themselves to be able to get
potato
people with
mods?
lower.
Yeah, yeah.
But this game actually has worked out for the most part. I think I have a lot of friends that are just like playing on like lower end PCs, right? And everything has been working out for them, which I think is one of the most impressive and important things.
God.
Because in terms of whether it's online play or being able to play on whatever hardware you have or things like that, I think that we're finally getting to the point where everyone's starting to realize like accessibility is everything. It's
100%.
everything. It's everything. It's
In
everything.
every fashion too,
I
as
agree.
well, for
100%.
everybody. The disabled and things like that. There's a lot of people that have told me that I can now play the game because they've added options so that it helps me, allows me to play. And
Yeah.
like they're dangerous, just as dangerous too.
Yeah.
Even like going to the monitor control section of things.
Yep.
Monitor controls are good enough where I've seen pro players like Shuto, Yanai,
Yes.
we saw Solving at TNS do work too as well with Ryu and Luke monitor controls. Are they as strong as normal controls? Maybe not in full,
Character
but
dependent, I think.
they're character dependent. I think still there's a little bit less, but it's
That's
not enough to say I can't play this game at a high level. And I think that's
I will say though, one button supers are OD.
they're actually wild. They're actually
OD,
wild.
bro.
They're actually the
I've seen some
Tokido.
clips.
The Tokido's like,
I've seen
do
some
it.
clips.
I dare you. I dare you.
Bro, don't listen. If you are playing against someone who's playing on modern controls, don't press. It's not worth it.
It's not worth
You got a long life ahead. You got a lot of life to
Don't
live,
do
bro.
it.
Don't press.
You might have kids in the future. You might have a family.
Oh
all right.
my
You want to wake up tomorrow?
Because I mean, that's me in my room when I'm like playing. I'll queue up. I'll be like, I can't wait to play Street Fighter,
Yeah.
and I'll queue up and I'll click it, and then it'll go to the screen and it'll say like Luke and modern, and I'm
It's over. You're shaky like, oh my God, please don't. But it's
Oh,
wild is that
God.
we saw tech like at TNS where people were trying to bait out people's reactions.
yes.
And I saw that against like when people were playing Tokyo. They're like, all right, because you're hyper looking for that.
Yep.
Like I know what you want. I know what you want.
I
I'm gonna
saw
stop you
that from
doing
some
it.
of the I saw that from some of the top guiles where they'll be like charging
Yeah.
and they'll like do like a fake boom. They'll like stand up and crouch again just to be like,
Yeah,
do
huh?
it, do it. Please do
Yeah,
it.
do it. I used to like in mid, maybe intermediate battles of Guile, stay outside the distance and neutral jump, so they react to flash kick. You can't do that now because Guile's flash kick goes the full screen. It's actually insane. There's so much range on it. It's actually wild. That character is Why are we complaining about Guile? Why are we complaining about Guile? What's
Guile
wrong with
is the fine wine of Street Fighter 6.
He's good, but I still understand why people are not. You see Kava, you see Brian D, you see Knuckle doing damage.
Top 3 and everything.
It's a little strange that y'all ain't talking about Guile, you're talking about Ken and stuff like that. JP, I mean, yeah, JP's good.
People get annoyed by getting rushed down, I think, is part of it.
He can rush down too. What?
I get annoyed being rushed down.
It's just Guile down players, bro. That's all y'all are. Y'all are just Guile down players. Don't worry.
I see the vision. That character is ridiculous.
I see it too. That's why I'm sending emails to Capcom. I'm emailing them right now. I'm like,
I got direct line to the rep.
I'm like, yo, listen here. Drive, rush, fireball, that gotta go, okay? That's kind of nasty, okay? Maybe not. Maybe I'll play Guile. I don't know. I'm in a character crisis still.
I feel that. I think a lot of people are, and I think that is it's annoying, but it's a good problem to have when there's enough characters where you're like, man, because I'm doing the same thing. I'm jumping around between. I've been playing ranked on 3 separate characters. I'm never going to get better because I just keep playing everything.
Right.
So I feel that, bro.
I was playing 5 characters in rotation.
Yeah.
And the Honda, bro, I didn't definitely say Blanca.
Why not?
And the only characters I won't play are Blanca and Guile, or Blanca and Geef are the only 2 I won't play.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You just don't like any of the cool characters.
How are those cool? Nobody looks at Blanca and Geef like those characters are so cool. Anyway, maybe we should make a poll. Who should say Cola Play? You can't say.
Put it out on Twitter, bro.
Okay, y'all can add me.
See me on IG. I'm gonna put a poll out.
I'm gonna add me on Twitter.
Oh,
and as long as it's not Geef or Blanca or Lily, I don't want to play Lily. Those 3, y'all can add me and then vote.
Fun.
How is Lily fun, bro?
You just hate fun.
I like to use my brain. That's the thing. That's why I won't play those characters. Y'all said it, Lily players. Actually, Lily does require work.
Not when she has win.
But the thing is, to be consistent to get win. No, you're right. But to get consistent with the win, that's why I watch Problem X. I think Punk has a really good way of playing that character.
I haven't seen Punk play it.
When he's he was messing around with
it.
Yeah, he's been with it. But his neutral's so good with that character.
Oh yeah.
People they're a little bit too obvious in what they want with the wind spires and stuff like that.
The mirror.
Really, the mirror?
Hold on.
Bro, hold up, my bad. We sitting here chatting and talking stuff. We got Kizzie K, Lord Kizzie K up on the deck, and he's playing Jamie, of all things.
Dude, I mean, I think that Jamie is one of the characters that people have been talking about some of the most, at least in the beginning of the game, and a lot of it was very negative. But I think that people are starting to come around and start to understand that, I think that Jamie, my personal opinion, I think Jamie is a character that needs to be played a little more lame than people are playing him.
Yeah.
He's definitely a character where if you're overextending and trying to go for the crazy stuff before you can get your drinks up, it can become a problem for you.
I think that his neutral's okay, and before he gets drinks, maybe he's
weaker with no drink for sure, 100%. I think he's probably no drink. Jamie is probably the weakest character in the game.
Okay, I can deal with that. His damage is low. His conversions are okay. 1 drink Jamie though, he can party.
He starts to get there.
2 drink Jamie though, he's there.
No
4 drink Jamie, bro.
No Jamie. It's gonna be Luke and DJ. Why? I hate when they do that.
Damn. You'll both went to Jamie, and I don't get to see Jamie.
This is going to be still fun, though.
Yeah,
I mean, DJ, obviously another one of those characters that has been doing an immense amount of work all throughout. And Luke, I feel like people just kind of, people understand at this point for Luke. He is just so super solid and just excels in every range of the game.
100% he's a very solid character. Has all the tools for success in damn near every matchup. But so does DJ, and a lot of people are starting to think that DJ might be stronger. Kizzie K is also playing this character. I've seen him run 1,000,000 sets with Flash. So let's see what he does right now. Hollow. Lost a lot of health with that nooch, but you know what's about to come. Drive, rush from downtown. Don't let it happen to you. You're worried about feints and fireballs. Ooh, maybe that's supposed to be a cancel. Maybe a feint himself from Kizzie K.
I like this from Kizzie, though. Low and slow. Unfortunately, jumps in. Takes a little bit of extra damage here. But Kizzie has the lead. No reason to overextend here. Luke is a character that will kill you if you overextend.
Oh, 100%.
So, easy peasy.
Big boy damage. Yeah. Gets clipped with the fireballs. Easy fireball play here from Kizzie K. Raw overhead. Hollow just doing whatever it takes to get in. Nice interruption with the medium. Target combo on him. Oh, the back. Here's okay punish counter.
Hollow playing this strong right now. Has an opportunity for the anti-air here. Kizzie trying to walk him down now.
Whip
What a
punish.
whip punish. Kizzie K.
Yo, he came to play. Yo, this guy is sick. That crouching medium kick could have also been the kill, but that risk, ooh, not rewarded. Kizzie with a crouching medium punch, whip punish. But I like this here from Hollow. I do like the idea to play a little bit slow of Luke when you have that lead. And I think he can hold that lead pretty well compared to other characters. You have really great buttons, but drive rush is in, hard to react, just like that light punch starter. Drive rush again, here's the challenge here from Hollow.
Oh, and I love that. Went for the drive rush, but then just kind of chilled. Wanted to wait for the reversal, see if Kizzie was going to go for something here.
Perfect parry from Kizzie. I don't lose too much ground or too far. Again, hit confirmed into the uppers. A lot of damage from that too. He's got 4 medium kick, gets the opener, heavy kick, one more hit will do it, jump, light kick, that's it as the closer. I love the aerial approach that Kizzie K is putting on. We've only seen crouch fears, we haven't really seen DP or anything big jump inside of Hollow. You can go for like OD, DP to get like some OP to spend a little extra bar, but okay. Oh, the drop though.
Yeah, it doesn't get the crouching fierce there. A little bit too far for the fake Sobot though. Not going to get any mix off of it. So back to footsies here, and that's where Kizzie has been living and honestly dominating here. Just been buffering out of that crouching medium punch, like you said.
And also the fireball game has been really good for Kizzie K. Spotting the anti right there, counter hit here from Hollow. Clip the button preemptively. Ooh, careful now, you're in burnout. DJ's got some really great stuff in burnout. These fireballs in general, I've definitely seen some sequences off from Mono that he's done and put people in the corner in burnout. Might get cooked. Ooh, yeah, you got a whole lot of this pressure on that.
Okay, gonna go for the uppers. Close that distance, nice block.
It's +5. Throw, feint, blocked, punish, and using the parry to put himself on set point. Damn, Kizzie K.
Dude, that is part of the strength of DJ. That is like the 101 why the whips are important.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. A rare time someone was able to whip punish DJ. Catching that stand fierce. That crouching medium punch here from Hollow.
Parry. Full screen, not getting too much done here. Kizzie, again, content to chill, sitting on the lead.
Feints here from Hollow. The overheads, I would assume. But Kizzie, really confident in the fireball game. And not the range where these jump are going to happen too often.
Oh, and those fireballs, the deciding factor, but okay, goes for the EX Sandblast, closes the distance a little bit, missed execution it looks like, and from that distance, he gets it.
Oh, of course Kizzie K got those, bro. Ooh, off the low, uh-oh, dropped the light though. Wasn't the, maybe what he wanted, we'll get a crouching medium punch follow-up. Feint again, this time goes for the medium punch button. One more hit will seal it, he's in burnout. And got clipped before it can send out the super, that's it. Kizzie K moves on 2-0 over Hollow.
Yeah, I mean, Luke does have one of the best level 1 supers at anti-fireball situations, but unfortunately at that close of a distance, you don't have the invulnerability, and you don't have the life to try and go for any kind of trade. So, you know, you gotta take that one on the chin, unfortunately. Kizzie K looking very good on the DJ.
Yeah,
I like that.
is, I'm kind of glad you picked that character. Like, you know, Luke versus Jamie probably isn't that much fun. I would have to hypothesize because Luke doesn't do, I'm sorry, Jamie doesn't do well against Luke for the fireball reason. So, you know, Kizzie K, do what he has to do. But, you know, I did see a tweet from him saying, man, Jamie's funny, just a lot of work. And you can work with that character, and or you can, you know, play something that maybe a little bit less, you know. But either way, Kizzie K is as a champion, no matter what he picks. We've seen him pick up low tier and do work. We've seen him pick up mid tier and do work. So whatever he picks, it doesn't matter. You know, DJ definitely fits his style for these feints and things like that.
I agree.
He definitely already has a solid DJ. We'll see what happens up in this bracket. What's actually coming up next, though, is my boy Docta Afrikan fighting Silent Yokum. Now, Docta Afrikan, I don't know who he's going to play, because when I talked to him, he said that JP was his character, but he needs some more time with JP.
Okay.
I think he would have a fantastic JP.
I agree.
Being a previous Bison main, in some ways, can lend to that. Having like the even though you have way better defense, like you have that parry now. I think his playstyle would lend well to that. He's a very smart player. But for him, it's going to take time. So I think either it's Ryu or Kim from him.
I would love to see the Ryu. I think that Ryu, I gotta say, Ryu I feel like is like the most underplayed good character. I do not see a lot of Ryu players, and I think that this character, I think it's mostly just because people are bored of playing him from playing him in the demo so much. And stuff
About
like
20 million hours.
I'm just gonna say it. In the time this game has come out, I think I still have more hours playing Ryu than I do playing my main characters now.
Right. We had that month of the demo. We were just grinding that with Luke and stuff like that.
But dude, I really think Ryu is in an incredibly good spot. I think that finding knockdowns with Denjin Fireball is very, very strong. Being able to loop that and kind of lock people out from being able to go for their own zoning pressure. His damage is ridiculously high. He has very, very good normals. He's a part of the Crouching Medium Club, having a really, really good normal for not only approaching, but being able to buffer to go for the drive rushes. Because a lot of the times when you see players playing, especially when they have a very good poking button like that, when you see these Kens, these Kimberlys, these Ryus, they go for crouching medium and they're just tapping they're double tapping forward just in case,
just to see,
just to be ready.
Like, are you gonna do it? Are you open? Are you not blocking those toes? Like I'm into those. Like could happen. But also that stand pierce is really good too. Special cancelable.
Agreed.
Great harassment button up in the corner. Kills a lot of drive gauge. In fact, Angry Bird has recently said that he thinks Ryu beats Ken. It's because of that crouching medium kick. It's because of the stand pierce. The fireball game is really good too as well.
Yes.
So I think those things lend well to Ryu being a good character. Is he better than Ken or other characters? Maybe not, but he can still work. And maybe we don't know. Maybe y'all, say this is the law. This character, well, there's some characters that are definitely good, but we don't know how good Ryu can be unless he's explored. I'm gonna see people like there's a guy in Japan named Shiro who has like some of the most fantastic with Ryu. I want to see how that works out in 6. He might be the new hot thing. Strange also doing work. I want to see what Strange Hill does at some tournaments too as well.
Ooh, okay.
Like, haven't seen him in a bit, so we're not seeing the Ryu. I think he is going for the Kimberly.
The Kimberly, yeah.
I like that mix with it. That's what he went with at DreamHack. Had only a few hours of practice with that character. Now he has no excuse.
He pretty straight up told us that he was not expecting to do super well because he had not played very much up to that point. So, like you said, now we got a little more hours in. I definitely think this can look good on him.
No excuse though.
Facing off against Marisa this time.
I better not see you get clapped, okay? Because you don't got no excuse this time. Oh, I was on the flight. Okay, yeah, no, you've had like 2 weeks, my guy. Listen, it's time for CEO.
When Marisa's on the other side, though, it could happen to you.
Oh yeah, it could happen to
you.
You know, I heard somebody say she can't miss finish. I was like, did you not see Big Bird?
You are just listen, man. That's one of those skill issue things.
Yeah, that's not it. That's a you problem.
Okay, wakes up with a jab though, is able to find the knockdown, goes for the knee, but doesn't find too much afterwards here. Holding steady so far.
So I'm trying to back up for these perfectly placed anti-airs. Maybe try to go for Gladius. Might be the play. I've seen that be the choice of anti-airs for many Marisas.
Yeah, using Gladius so far here, just a little bit of a check. Conditioning in neutral potentially here, trying to scare him off, going off the DI.
Yeah, be careful. I think that can be drive rushed and punished.
100%.
Not sure how much recovery's on there, but there's enough where I've seen it be done.
Yeah, at minimum, they'll steal the turn for sure, but again, Dr. Afrikan did a good job, slow and steady.
He knows this hit's gonna hurt.
Is one of the most patient Kimberlys I've seen, honestly and truly. He's doing a really, really good job here. Slow and steady, jumps the Superman punch, but doesn't get anything for it.
He's not finishing his play. But I do like that patient play. Definitely is not subscribed to the drive rush into the sweep immediately round start, and that's defeat. The throw will do it. Docta Afrikan takes the W, and I do like that patient play because when those moments happen, that he can be explosive, it'll be harder to catch off guard. And there we go up that low. Drive rushes in, overhead. Let's begin the mix.
Let's find the knockdown, and finds the air-to-air afterwards. Good situation. It's tough.
Let's go for the corner. Throw again. Under pressure, of course. Very difficult to deal with in 6. Jump gets the hit, and again, another jump in with the throw. Plus on whip. That's it. Docta Afrikan, the classic Street Fighter 5. I whip my throw. I'm still pressing, bro. I'm still pressing, even though there's a lot of recovery on throws. But still.
Hey, why not? Might as well. Trying to take the turn back and is able to go, like you said, that drive rush into the low. Ends it standing, is able to find the throw afterwards, but misses to confirm that time.
Or commit to the bar usage, so still, this low pressure has been pretty optimal right here.
Oh,
Shimmy.
no.
Off the stand fears. Then watch your feet. It's a follow-up, and that should be the W. Docta Afrikan just puts him in the corner, and it's just simple stuff like Docta Afrikan.
Every character that can convert off a throw in this game is cheap.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Off a throw is
I don't care.
insane.
That's cheap.
You mean to tell me there's more I gotta deal with?
Oh, all the way to the wall already. On the next knockdown, we're going to get the can set up, it looks like. Check the throw this time.
To restock. Punish. Oh, stand fierce. Yeah, silver buttons are a little stubby. You know, they need quite a bit of reward. Ooh, and the impact against like Gladys at the tip. The level 3. In yellow. It's a lot of damage, but he definitely did a lot before. So the scaling might be there. However, one touch.
That pixel of life. So the drive rush does find the hit. Opportunity arises. And this not quite able to. Yeah, I feel like in that situation you have to end your combo in a way, end it a little bit sooner. After you go for the OD, you might as well just kind of let him drop to the ground potentially to try and keep the distance, because I feel like as soon as Dr. Afrikan gets away in that situation, it might just be over for you, just because he played that lame style so well the whole time. You don't want to give him that space again.
Yeah, that's the way that he would like to play in general, like that lane style, these moments of explosiveness. Like, you're giving him the opportunity to be in his comfortability, right?
Yeah.
You're right, chasing down that character is difficult when you have no health. Your Marisa trying to Superman punch in.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Kim can do to delete Superman punch off the table. I know that Juri's got crouching medium punch. Every so often, I think maybe crouching medium punch from, no, sweep can kind of work from DJ, but now that all range is a little slow. But I know that there's some characters that can definitely low profile that and clip that button before it comes out with a special. I don't know what you can do as Kim, so I like that he saves a way to not even have to deal with that option. Like, I'll neutral jump it, I'll jump back, whatever it may be. Dr. Afrikan moving on. Let's see if he pulls up the Ryu later on, or if this is enough.
Yeah, I mean, might be. We'll have to see. We've got our next players already getting themselves set up as we continue to roll through pools here at CEO 2023. I'm excited to get to see. So far, character diversity has been very, very good, which is one of the most exciting things for me. I like getting to come out here, you know, see some new stuff from people. I'm hoping to see a little bit of Chun-Li, maybe a little bit of Ryu. Surprised to see. I know that we're in block 1, pool 1, but definitely already surprised to not see any Juri.
No Juri, considering how good she is.
She's
it is kind of weird.
True, Juri.
It is kind of weird.
So good.
The fact, one of the facts that she has is like, you know, the instant overhead to get outside, like throw pressure up in the corner, jump medium in a dive kick, gets you outside the corner, bro.
I play the tallest character in the game.
You know how mad that makes me, bro.
You know how mad that makes me.
You getting clipped.
Dude, and she can potentially like OS it. There's a lot to go into with how sick that thing in the corner is, but we'll see.
We'll see, we'll see what these boys are picking. This is my boy SpencerTheSavage up on the screen in the mustache and the long hair right there. Fighting against ShinGarfield, aka the one that hates Mondays.
Of course. You know, the weekend is here, so nothing to be too worried about, you know. I'm sure there's a restaurant around here that does lasagna. You can figure it out. You know. There's no way Daytona has no lasagna.
You think?
There's no way.
Yeah, you're right. Is it good though? We'll have to see though.
No vouchers for Daytona food.
No vouchers. But here, this is SpencerTheSavage. Used to be a G player in 5. Pretty decent. Pretty dang decent. Let's see. He no longer has a top hat, so I personally would like him. He's on the top hat.
No top hat now.
No top hat. Hold up. No, it's too late. It's too late. Sorry. It's too late. The camera's off.
No, he's cool.
Show me something. ShinGarfield. Oh, see, no. Yeah, maybe he's going to play JP. No way you're playing Sim.
Oh, we're going to get some Sim?
Sim?
Dude, okay,
ShinGarfield?
Sim, I think that a lot of people think that Sim is not very good, and I think it's just because he's another character that we're just not seeing a lot of here. So potentially, we're going to get to see some of it here. The Dhalsim is going to be locked in, but facing off against Marisa, this is that classic matchup where like the brawler is losing till she's winning, right? She closes this and she gets there, and things get kind of hairy.
Listen, if you're buddy like me, round start impact. Damn, it would have worked. Against those limbs against Sim, the layer 1 on these like first couple of weeks against like maybe a Sim that's newer or whatever to like check the challenge. Impact round start. Don't even matter right now. Spencer is getting absolutely savage up in this corner. Another grip. Dash goes for another grip. That's going to do it. Perfect kill. ShinGarfield not getting anything off. And again, once they get in, it's the win. Even less defense on this character.
He heard you for the coaching that time.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Don't worry.
Somebody sent him a text. He was ready on that one. Goes straight for the drive. Impact here. Does find the throw, though. Allow yourself a little bit of space here.
Trade. One thing that Sim lacks in this game that I think makes people think that he is weaker, I don't know if he really but it's a lack of damage that he doesn't have in 5. You know what I mean? In 5, he has a lot of great damage. In a lot of situations on Wake Up Gale, it's not in this game. So you have to think a little bit differently. Supers are the way to play for damage. Right now, Spencer is just doing the raw stuff to make him fall. No levels necessary. It's all specials. It's all Spencer, and he's getting savage. Look at him. I'm mad at him. He's not playing JP, bro. How you gonna play G and not play JP?
I don't know, man. Listen, he's trying to put hands on people. I respect that.
Yeah, you want the damage. I get it.
Okay, finally getting that anti-air here. Got to be able to check those. You can't. That's one of the most marquee things about Dhalsim. You cannot. The skies must stay protected.
Must call those out. ShinGarfield, a lot bigger economy of buttons. Does get jumped in on the whip. A lot of recovery of these buttons more so than maybe previous games beside of Sim, which makes him a little bit harder to use, I feel. He's always been hard, though. Much as I hate Sim.
Okay, jab, but couldn't quite get away. It was close enough for the drive. Impact doesn't get the full confirm, but still just closing that distance a little bit at a time.
Fireball right there, lets it loose, side switch. Parry, finds the counter, trying to press some buttons. Interruption, glad he is. Now I'm burned up with the back throw. We'll get him the W. ShinGarfield, that was lucky, because I thought he was in burnout, and it could have been a grip to do it again. A command grab with Spencer on set point.
Okay. Found the dive kick there. Didn't get too much. Going steady. That actually beat. Okay,
Whoa.
I like that. Today I learned.
Yeah.
Beats out the Superman punch.
Let me see the OD version, though. Gets a pick up. No follow-up, though. I lied. We'll get this damage applied. Punish counter. Caught him with that teleport. You pointed out. Have to be looking out for these aerial options, especially like the side switch for the character.
Okay. Pushed away, but nothing too much to follow. Here's a throw. Opportunity, has the corner position as well, but wakes up with the super. He blocks. He has time.
So punish, though. Garfield, if they're looking for damage, they gotta go to the levels. You gotta use those levels to get those, not only anti-airs, but big boy damage or long limb damage. One hit the ceiling. Careful now. Ooh.
CA.
No!
I thought it was wake up
Yeah.
CA, dude. You heard it. Oh no.
CA.
But a round apiece here. ShinGarfield tries to slide underneath. OD Superman punch straight to the corner here. And now the armor break.
I see why you play this character. Oh, there's a command grab. That is the toolkit. Level 3 is online. Oh, you're not fine. The grip. Again, that'll do it. Another perfect KO. SpencerTheSavage says, I'm not average. Moving on in the bracket. And, bro, again, you get in against Sim, that's how you get your win.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
That is the classic.
I mean, that's the really the the unfortunate and tough thing about these two going back and forth is just the like you said, economy of buttons. I think is definitely the best way to put it when it comes to how you're pressing, when you're pressing. Dhalsim, obviously, you have to threaten enough. If you're not pressing buttons to threaten them on the ground, then they can just walk at you. But if you're pressing too many buttons, they're going to hold up forward. So it's all about being able to condition and position and be in the right places at the right time to be able to get yourself done.
That's true.
It's hard. Playing Dhalsim is a huge commitment. I think it's very difficult.
It's investment, and you're hoping that there's not like massive nerfs. Because honestly, Sim, as annoying as he is, he takes a lot of investment in any game. Like, if you're a Sim player, you're probably a Sim player for the entire run of Street Fighter. So we'll see what ShinGarfield cooks up a little bit later in the loser side. But right now, this is going to be a marquee match right here for 2 reasons. First of all, y'all know Arslan, Ash Evo champion of Tekken, is coming over to Street Fighter and might be playing a little scammy Cammy, as he thinks that Marisa is not so good. I think it's more not his style. But his Cammy is getting better and better. He has practiced with the likes of McD. However, my sis, McD coming through, used to be a Sakura player, one of the champions of the Salt Mine, top 8 placer consistently. Took a little bit of a break and now coming back. And I think she did really good work over at, was it Head Stomper? I forgot the UK or EU tournament that it was at.
Head Stomper was very recently.
I think I would like to say it's Head Stomper.
Okay.
She was like top 8 out there, so she did work out there.
Okay.
And it's, again, great seeing a lot of World Warriors come through. This is not a CPT, but what we are seeing are people hungry to play the game and travel for the competition, for the love. You know what I'm saying? Hey, CPT is great. I love me some tournaments. I love me some tours. But I like that people are like, hey, I'll play no matter what. If it's for points, if it's for honor, it doesn't matter. And again, these 2 cats are strong out here.
Agreed. I mean, specifically speaking for Arslan, a lot of people obviously know him for Tekken. He's a very exceptionally strong, one of the best in the world at Tekken. But he also, like you said, is playing Street Fighter 6. Dude is a killer at KOF as well. He's really, really talented across multiple games. We'll have to see how he adds this to the repertoire. Like you said, I believe the pick is Cammy for him, which I do think is more his style for sure. And on the other side, looks like we might get our first Juri.
Okay. Oh, yeah, she does play Juri, doesn't she? Okay.
Okay, so our first look at this character. I think that Juri is positioned really, really well, obviously. It has a pretty decent fireball for being able to deal with some certain mid-range situations. Very good damage cash out, and has some of the sickest option selects in the game when it comes to, like you said, the throw tech stuff with the rising jump light kick, things of that nature. She can get really, really hairy and really, really out of control if you do not know the ins and outs and the techniques.
Definitely to be difficult to deal with her. I also think the fact that she's got better walk speed than Cammy, as we had talked about yesterday, you know, that those things add up to her being able to fight in that mid-range and close range too as well, even better. However, Cammy, hey, she's no weak link out here. That character takes a lot of neutral, but the fact that she quote-unquote racks up damage, she makes up in level 3 being one of the best in the business. She has fantastic footsies, fantastic buttons, great space traps, and just in general with that character overall. And I think that once people get a hold of how to play them, like lines of like Punk and such, you'll start to see her rise once again. And obviously Hurricane. Once Hurricane starts traveling too, you'll start seeing the tier list of Topanga start putting up higher and higher. You know, my boy is back in business. Well, let's see if Arslan Ash can set up shop to McD drop. Let's see. Also McD playing Sakura previously. That aggressive style, I feel like that Sakura had in 5 wasn't as rewarded all the time. Juri will reward you in this one though.
Yeah, for
will definitely reward you in this one, yeah. The activity that you have with this character will definitely reward you in this game. So let's see what McD does with this game.
Oh, okay. Good way to start here. It's the drive rush. Simply get aggressive and find the throw. Closer to the corner and now against the wall, but use the drive rush of their own. They'll close that distance a little bit and is able to check the low.
Nice spacing right there. The stock up. Too far to get punished. Now drive rushes in and they get another stock up. Gets the overhead. Falls, and again, continuously making sure that they have enough to play with these fireballs, these extensions, these enhanced moves. Impact here. Backdoor. Get that positioning. Let's get glistening.
Yeah, I wasn't too worried about it when it came to the scaling. Able to get the jab out. Does get the air-to-air as well and tries to wake up with something.
Ooh,
I mean, I respect that from McD, though.
Yeah.
Just trying to press, you're in burnout. You got to make a play. It's unfortunate. You know, Arslan, good reactions.
Listen, I played with the Capcom Cup 2-time champion. You know, I ain't walking away with nothing. But EmmieMcD is also not a weak link at all. Just back though here from Arslan. Nothing good. Perfect parry.
He was so ready for it there. Try to go for the hooligan shenanigans here. Nice block on the low, but doesn't really get the steal to turn back afterwards. Arslan maintains control.
So that medium punch again. Crouching light punch in the medium punch. Found the counter hit. McD got that level 3. So does Arslan Ash. Hit the fireball overhead block. Yeah, not taking back the turn. He's like, listen, I know what's up with that. Still drive rushing with the medium. A little stubby.
Oh, okay. Straight into the wall, almost gets the trade combo. Drive reversal, drive impact rather. Able to get out and use the dive kick just for a reposition. Again, good call out.
One launch recovery is on there where maybe level 3 could have hit or something, but careful with the bar at the bottom. Arslan Ash is now in burnout. However, gets clipped. That could have been it. Super on wake up. That's good night for this fight. Arslan Ash just really honest fundamentals right now.
Dude, and that was nerves of steel to not try and go for something in that situation, knowing that your opponent could wake up with the reversal here, but you being in burnout, if you take a jab, that it doesn't seem like a lot for your opponent to hit a wake-up jab, but when you are in burnout and they get those extra frames, whether it's on block or on hit, that's a potentially game-changing situation. That is nerves of steel, we'll say, to let that rock.
Hey, my man's an Evo champion. Maybe not in this game, but maybe so. We'll see what happens, though. Arslan Ash already gets some corner carry. Drive rush, back throw here. McD with the position. Dive kick. That's going to be a dangerous thing against some of these limbs. If you get committed with the crouching medium kick, you might get hit with like an OD dive kick. Into more pressure. Drive rush, throw. Yeah, there we go. We see that continuously. You take those, too.
Oh, yep, able to get the punish counter here. Good amount of damage to the drive gauge, and good amount of damage to the life bar as well. Closes the distance. Arslan kind of getting bullied in this round right now.
It's the anti-airs in the area right there. Shimmy. Drive rush. Back though, we've seen this movie before. Impact against the drive rush as a reaction. Finds the spiral arrow. That's enough. Arslan Ash.
Wow, nice.
Arslan Ash got it like that.
The
Dang.
optimization was so sick there. And now, again, slow and steady. In the two, tries to get the drive rush, checks it with a jab. Listen, Twitter's on fire right now. The boy is reacting.
They said it wasn't possible. Just because you can't do it, don't mean the Evo champion can't. ODDP. There's some prediction and also understanding of the spacing that he needs to stand at against McD. Like, just to back off enough. Super as an anti-air does not hit the jump light kick.
Has that install on though. Jabs out and kills a lot of the time. Half the time are already gone on the install, and now is going to be able to get the anti-air, but uses the dive kick to delay.
Arslan Ash will get that last hit. That's it. The spiral arrow in again. Arslan Ash. He had played with men on RD. He had sat there in the training lab with a Capcom Cup champion. It's hard to beat someone like that. Even somebody that did a lot of work at a stack tournament that Amy Walker was at, that your Jester Powers and things like that were at. You know, like that is no small feat for McD to get that top spot. And to come out here and have to fight someone like Arslan Ash just shows you how strong Arslan Ash can be too as well. You know.
No, definitely agreed. It's one of those things we talk about it all the time when new games drop. It becomes like the melting pot, right?
Yeah.
When Strive first came out, everybody in the whole world was playing Strive. And then it kind of settles down. Everybody finds out if they like the game or not, stuff like that. And that's where we are with Street Fighter right now. Like you said, the entrants for Street Fighter in this tournament have a comma, Cola.
They have a comma?
They have a comma, bro.
There's multiple pages. I'm flipping through the Smash GG trying to find out like who's playing and stuff. I'm like, this is not ending. This is not ending. And it won't end as this year goes on. We get to even more tournaments. I feel like it's going to get even more stacked. And the way this game is growing, the way this game is flowing, the way things are happening for 6, I feel like it's only going to get better. And I feel like we're only going to get even better action and more better matches and things like that. Thank you for joining us at CEO early in the morning. Is 12 early in the morning? Is 1 early in the morning?
It's early in the morning for me, bro.
Yeah, it is for you. For fighting game players and commentators, yes, it is, okay? But appreciate all y'all coming through. Chino Funkey coming through. I recognize that name from, I think they played at DreamHack, and they also play K-Live. Am I bugging?
Potentially.
Potentially. I feel like I've seen
Not
that
a name
before.
that I personally remember.
Okay. Well, I don't remember them from one of the DreamHacks versus BBZ. Let's see what they play. Always like guessing. BBZ, I feel like a loop player.
My problem here is that normally one of my biggest giveaways is what they are playing on.
Oh, really?
And because I look at the stick first.
Bro.
First thing I look at is what
They're both
the
playing
stick,
Bitrix?
the hitbox, whatever they have, the pad that they have, whatever leverless nonsense that they have on their lap. That's what I usually will use as my first guess for what they have.
Okay.
So I don't know about these two because I don't think it's gonna be a mirror match.
Well, they're both playing on the same stick. That's crazy. The same color too.
That's like a nice stick.
Yeah, it's a really nice stick. It's a very slick stick. You know, shout out to Matrix there here, as well as many other people, many other businesses.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the cool things about coming to these events, whether it's majors like this, Combo Breaker, Evo, things like that, or going into some of the bigger events like the DreamHacks, things of that nature. There is always something to do. Whether you come out and you get out of your pools and you're doing very well, or you come out and go 0-2 and then go to hang out with the homies. There's always something to do. Vendors everywhere. I mean, we have shout outs to Mary who is here. There is a booth doing massage therapy in
real?
this booth. Yeah.
Oh, I need that.
I know.
I done played too many games of 6 last night. I need that, bro. This game is stressful.
Listen,
you
my,
see like
my
a
hands
pro?
hurt.
Bro, my hands hurt. My shoulders hits. All right. Getting hit with drive rush DJ from downtown. Even when I play DJ hurt, bro. So I'm gonna have to take a visit over there, and y'all can take a visit if you are somehow in the venue watching this. If you're not next year, come through, slide through, come through correct, and you know, enjoy the spectacle and sit down at some of these venues.
I was right. It's the stick.
They're
mirroring.
They're mirroring each other with the sticks and the characters.
Data,
JP on JP.
Data secured.
Yeah.
Purple Vitrix players are JP.
JP. Okay. Write that down.
That's in the memory.
Write that down.
That's in the
We'll see it
memory
later.
books. Oh my god.
Uh-oh. JP versus JP is a very, it's a very weird mirror match. Every mirror match is like really kind of odd. Round start, yeah. That's my special right there. Yeah. BBZ, I see you, baby. Drive rush, crouch, mini Kickstarter, let's go. I'd like to see more active JPs, to be honest. The ones that like to get a little more in the zoning sort of style, we talked about this. His normals are pretty damn good.
I do like the use of the OD Ghost, though. That's very, very strong to be able to potentially stop some of these interactions here. Let's get the drive rushes, very plus in that situation.
Yep.
Closes the distance.
OD gets the pickup, doubles down with the pillars. Sets up the Rift Assault. Look at this. JP players being like, this is how it feels? They said, nerf this character, though. Almost in burnout. Chino Funkey in burnout now. Dangerous, even when you're playing it as JP. He's got some great burnout tools. Obviously full screen. Gets aggressive immediately. Turn up for the impact. Does not land.
Just get the trade. Dashes up. Wasn't able to get anything for it. Pushed away a little bit. Does have meter now. Access to that drive rush. Instead, it's going to be the OD.
Super. Parry now. Or just interrupt. Yo, that was quick. Quick-witted and quick-witted. Chino Funkey takes the first W.
Why? I also did not think he was going to have time to swing there. I thought it was done.
Thought it was over. That jump heavy kick. Fantastic button. Easy. Get back in that lead. The area right there. Jump light kick. Calls out the parry. I know what you want.
I know what you are.
I know what you are. Dirty JP player.
Okay, level 3, gonna do a very nice amount of damage here. Not quite enough though, so still another interaction required.
Good parry situation right here, but he needs to find some damage. He needs to see some offense instead of defense. Chino Funkey's got this in the bag. Oh, yeah. Get the command grab, but Z jumps out. Ski sweep. Works out the downward heavy punch.
Oh, and does get burnout here, but no! The spike is enough. I mean, that's one of the things about JP is against fireball characters and in the mirror, is he's able to just interrupt and get favorable trades so consistently from full screen.
Rewards that with really good and sneaks in the command grab. I love seeing JP players every so often look through some of these normals. When they think people are lacking the slack and they'll sneak in the command grab every so often. It's pretty nasty. No interruption though. We'll find the rush in a crushing knee kick. That's been a continuous way of approach here from Chino Funkey. He's getting aggressive. Yeah, oh yeah. Cancel immediately. No committal into the crystal slash. Oh, that's that ass. It's done. It's over. Chino Funkey on set point.
Yeah, looking absolutely dominant in that. Dude, I'm just not sure what you do here as BBZ. I mean, it's just kind of been getting checked by drive rushes and consistently anti-air. Chino is going to be able to get the drive impact this time, send him to full screen.
Yep. Back to basics, brother. Yeah, you have to hold parry immediately get to level 2. Jump like kick throw though. Still very well used here from Chino. I mean, you got the range still, max distance. BBZ off in the corner. The fake outs here from BBZ don't matter. The quick pillar and does get the claw slash. Side switch with it. Medium starter. Oh, nothing after that though.
Oh no, and the drive impact is able to completely go through. Does have one bar, spends the OD, but doesn't get anything for it, and now is able to get the impact in the corner. Chino is gonna armor through everything. Who said zoners can't have armor?
That's crazy. That's actually wild that they gave this zoner. What did they give this zoner? Proxy, a parry, a command grab. Good buttons and good anti-airs. And even the JP players like, damn, that's why I put people through. I'm so sorry. But, Chino, moving on the bracket, I like that he has a really good sequence, full screen, but also he's going to get in and get the wins. He's going to drive rush in with those fantastic buttons of JP that I want to see more people utilize.
I agree.
Most people are so content from staying full screen. Once they get in, they crumble. I'm one of those two. However, you learn from the likes of Chino Funkey or Uzura, aka Kakadu, or even Brian F. You can look at those players and see how neutral works beyond just the zoning, beyond the zoning, I should say.
I think that's one of those things. Is the character is. I feel like a lot of people haven't been like. Let's just talk about like the average player, right?
Okay.
Like a silver, gold, plat, somewhere in that range. JP. A lot of them do not go past those things because they are not running into people who are beating layer 1. So I feel like a lot of people haven't explored layer 2, layer 3, layer 4 because they're like, Layer 1 is fine. I'm
winning.
digging
I'm
holes.
winning like this.
I don't. We'll figure it out. I'll learn to play the rest of this stuff later. I'm not worried about that yet.
Did you see the tweet someone said, like, for JP players, once they complete the combo trials, they'll hit master rank? Like, hey, that's on y'all for not studying up against this character, but of course, it's only the first couple of weeks of this game.
Of course.
First month-ish, maybe a little bit less, I don't know time. But I do know that we're only in the first month, so things could change. Things could be figured out. There's already a lot of anti-JP tech. Even if you're a JP player, you should learn that. You should be learning all this right now as we study this game, and
absolutely,
I can't wait to see how the meta changes as things go on, because the first month of Gear, the first month of Street Fighter V, it's always so different than like the 5th month,
of course,
year later, even before the patches hit.
Dude, because we're in the age of technology when it comes to leveling things up in the FGC. Twitter clips here and there, Discords just stockpiling information. It is essentially every major that you see until about I would say until about year 2 is when it stops like wildfire expanding. You are just like, it feels like a time skip every major tournament because everyone gets because we saw DreamHack, right? DreamHack weekend release, everybody was kind of a little bit messy here and there. Combos were not very impressive here, so there was not very much damage on the table per touch. But people were getting to the point where they were like optimizing a little bit here and there. CEO, these people are playing a completely different game than what we saw at DreamHack. And it's going to continue to go. Evo, going to be completely different. Red Bull, complete. It's just we're going to have time skip after time skip after time skip. And the other thing I'm very excited about is get to see in every game we see it. We see regional playstyles develop.
Yes.
I can't wait to see what happens with that.
DR is insane right now. DR is clapping cheeks. All in TNS, all I see is there's at least one DR player, if not 3. If that's not, TNS, it's Casa. It's whatever it may be. The way that they have their playstyle it feels like it's a little more aggressive, which is kind of always lent itself to be in 5. And then in Japan, they have their own playstyle too as well. So I can't wait to see all these regionals come together. We're going to see some of that here. But not right now, though. We have Shine versus Chrispy.
I respect that.
Yeah, I like that name. Chrispy, all right.
Much damage, though. Good corner carry here for him. Slows it down. I like that. Those are the situations I live for in Street Fighter. He goes for the combo, goes for standing. Instead of going for a reset, he takes a step back. He wants to see what you're going to do. First interaction they had, he goes for the jump here. So, that's down in the notebook for Shine.
Calculated player right here, Shine. Walking back a little bit, looking for a bust up. Austin drive rushes in, as you pointed out.
And last time he jumped, and this time he checks it low. That is the type of interactions that you get to see. I love that. And that is where the data pays off.
What's wild is I think that's really good for pool play, especially too as well. As there are many players that you don't know, that you never run into. Go low off the drive rush to the corner we go. There's something over at block, but that is a plus, my friend. That's why you see the counter and come through it again. Trying to press now, through the press, getting it with that level 3. That means a buffed up Kimberly for round 2 or 3 if it happens.
And the earlier the better, going for the buff. Going for the OD for the cancel. Not able to get too much else. Is continuing with the run-ups here. Chrispy is just kind of getting mauled in this ending situation. A perfect to cap it off, and Shine can take down that first game. And we're going to head back to character select, it looks like.
So, oops, those are my characters. Those are my costumes. Chrispy, show me something, though. You going to switch? Doesn't take a second. I like that. There's a quick rematch. You don't have to get back like that. I like them pulling back a little bit, saying, okay, let me readjust myself. Because that was kind of a wash. No detergent. Shine on game point. Starting off strong with the target combo. Gets a knockdown. Drive rushes in. Blocks this time. Now finds a punish counter while gets the stand fierce. I like that here from Chrispy.
Okay, already looking so much better on the offense here. Go for the jump away as soon as he sees the green stuff. I'm not afraid to give away real estate to be able to get it back. Opportunities for Chrispy.
Oh, back throw. Rushes in, looking for that shimmy situation. However, you gave up a little bit of rhythm, and Chrispy now understands. Got his way outside that corner. Can you kick? Uh-oh. Shine got to be careful now. Lacking a stack in that health.
Oh, but putting yourself in the burnout. Shine actually does the same.
Nice. Back up for the anti right there. Shifting themselves out continuously. Now you see Chrispy. A lot more footsies here. Shine's going to have to think about how that aerial approach is going to work out. Try to anti-recover in time. So finds a confirmed counter hit combo into the corner, get the slide again. Back though, Chrispy. Better wake up decisions here from the corner. Uh-oh. Super. Once again, level 3, bumped up damage and speed for this character. Now it's comparable to other characters.
Hey, trouble coming straight into the drive rush there, not waiting for anything. There's a throw though with the punish counter.
Get that meaty enough, I guess.
Chrispy has critical art too. One hit, you're potentially back in this. There you go. Doesn't cash out though.
Wait for the right moment. We'll see. The CA, but not today, yeah.
Still a round up.
Yeah, and looking a lot better than previously. Way, way better here for Chrispy. They're plugging their control. They're like, wait a minute, I gotta plug in. Oh, the mix, that crouch fierce. The Houdini, you can't even see me. Shine has him in the corner.
Jumps out, is able to get away, finds a throw. This is huge, but no! Shine wakes up with a throw of his own.
It's a kick again, doesn't commit. Misses the crouch fierce, that button. Maybe weird timing or weird range on it, I'm not sure, but it's whipped a few times. Punish, not the biggest one. We'll get the drop down with the pinwheel. Heavy kick starter. Got some bar.
Woke up with the jab and then the drive rush afterwards. Shine is able to get aggressive and take it down. Good stuff to him to be able to close it out 2 games in a row. We saw some life in the end though from Chrispy though. You know, the jury was working. It had to go to character select, slow it down.
Wait. My controller wasn't plugged in. That's why. But also, I do like the defense in the corner that was rotated every so often. We saw text and back throws and things like that. In the corner, I've been seeing like a lot of Japanese players like rotate their ops a little bit differently. Like they'll backdash immediately instead of like waiting for like a back throw or trying to go to back throw themselves. So like I like seeing people do that stuff early and often. So that's more things for Shine to think about. Also, Shine will have to think about why that crouch fierce did not hit all the time, because it's a little weird, and that may come into play a little bit longer or as these sets go on. People start being like, oh, I can maybe jump at this angle, get a whiff or something. I'm not sure, but it did look a little bit odd for it to whip like 2 times in a row.
That's definitely one of those ones where it is certainly, I think, a better anti-air when people are pressing, right? Like, because the empty jump makes it, you know, reel that hitbox back in a little bit so that you're a little harder to hit. Because while that is a very oppressive anti-air and it's very good when she's under you, if you're at, like you said, those angles, Juri jumping from a little bit farther away, if she is like positioned to land in front of you, crouching fierce is not nearly as good in that situation. That's more ones where you have to take like a step forward Tatsu, maybe try and go for like a reposition. That's maybe when you go for the crazy stuff, you're like, I'm gonna drive impact. We'll figure it out. You jump, when you land, it's between you and God. We'll figure it out.
That's my sleep demon right there, bro. I jumped in and I get drive impacted, bro. I've impacted general, bro. That's how you know I'm old. I ain't reacted to a single one. If you under the age of 30, you not reacting to drive impact, bro. It's just, if you see me in rank, that's my biggest weakness. I shouldn't give that out. But I will talk about my boy, ZachInABox, coming up with the nuclear play. Was already strong in 5. Positioned to be strong in 6 with a mid-best behind his back. Yara crew forever, baby. Going up against Fierce. I've seen Fierce in some tournaments. I believe Fierce was in Motivational Mondays for Street Fighter 5. Shout out to Neo Judai. I've seen Fierce in some other tournaments too as well. He's gotten some top 16s, I believe. Okay. So he's done some work. I think he might be a Kimberly player, but I could be wrong. So many people have been switching characters. There's so many names and faces that are new that also it's hard to keep track of. The library.
Yeah, it's definitely a who's who and what's what when it comes to characters right now. Because I mean, I did see like somebody tweeted out a graphic that had like all the different players that were here, like the one of those players to look out for graphics and stuff like that. Yeah. And I don't know. I feel like most of the characters I saw on there for 4 players are not what they have played. It's not to the discredit of the person tweeting it out. It's more just that, like you said, people are playing hella characters right now. Nobody really, a lot of people don't know what they're settled on. There are some people that come in and they kind of knew what they wanted. Like, I mean, I can think of like 6 players off the top of my head that were like, I'm playing Blanca no matter what, right? And then like same thing.
The drop? Yeah. Yeah, then what happened?
Yeah, and then they're like, you know, maybe just, you know, maybe Blanca's not for me. Maybe Blanca's not for me.
The Geek players, Honda, bro, the Geek players are like, bro, I can't wait to play. Geeky looks so cool, and then it's like, nah, Honda.
Hey, I'm still here, baby. I'm still here.
You are one of 7. One of 7. I don't think he's that bad. I mean, I think he's maybe one of the worst, but like, I don't think he's like bad. Like, because there's no bad characters in this game. Like,
I agree.
They're all like I feel like they're all A tier, bro. It's either A or S. Like I feel
agree.
like there's like 2 tiers.
I made a tier list in the hotel room yesterday, and my lowest tier was A-.
I just everyone's so strong. The power level's so high, and I think honestly, I'm gonna say this right now. I think this game should stay where the characters have a high power level. Everyone's
agree.
like, this should be toned down and
100%.
stuff. I'm
No,
like, I don't like that.
That's boring.
Yes, that's sleep, bro. I want to see people explode and honestly, it's pretty damn balanced right now.
Yeah.
Let's keep it like this. Let's keep it rocking, baby. Zack versus Fierce. Luke versus Kimberly. So what's the Kimberly? All right, here's the Luke. Oh, this a track right here. You Street Fighter 6 haters of the OST, baby. You have to hold this one. This one fire.
Fall through, is able to use the OD, does make it all the way to the wall. Spent all that gauge though, so needs to find something off of it. Spends both of the cans on that pressure string as well. ZachInABox not phased, just fights his slow and steady, fights his way out of it.
He's, you know, practically likes to dual Kevin, so I'm sure he's got that little thing with his character. Wakes up with the super to deny the drive rush overhead. That's a typical thing you start seeing from people, like just go for the super if you see the drive rush. If they're in that distance, you know they're going to come into a button, flip them, and round it back in your favor. However, Zack is not deterred, has him in the corner, almost a burnout, but definitely has the lead in health.
For the distance. Oh my god. Staying very aggressive. Both of them almost in burnout. It goes for the OD Sandblast, bets it all, and now in burnout. Yeah, you are cooked.
Oh, however, the plug. They want to react. Maybe that's 2+, but there's the air there, right there. Fierce. Dropping him down to the ground.
Very smart on the jump back there.
Punish. Goes to the OD. Yeah, finds the medium knuckle follow-up right there. I like that from Zack.
Ooh, kind of a weird angle to jump in at too. Difficult to deal with. That standing medium, the stop sign, so strong from Luke, always has been.
Look at it. Look at how it sets up for other buttons right here. Oh, it actually hit as he lands.
Oh, and that's so unfortunate. All that coming off of a mistimed charge on that knuckle.
Zack is in burnout a little bit too often. Not able to press anything right now. Does have level 3. Let's see. May not need to spend level 3 to get that W, to be honest. This character can dump out damage. Zack is in defense mode, so the bar is back. Anti-air against a neutral jump.
Still okay though. Opportunity has critical art. Tries to go for the throw. Wakes up with something not going to work out, and the throw in response. Fierce. What a sequence.
Too much pressure up in the corner. You point out with this character continuously. Going for these resets, going for these opportunities continuously, overheads, throw baits, and things like that. In the corner, she's still a demon. Off the low, the teleport, the mix, Fierce. Doing a lot of bar himself, but I feel like Zack maybe needs to pull back a little bit on the bar uses previously that he had. Instant overhead and the pickup, he is doing a drop.
You gotta be
You
kidding.
can do that? Nah, you Kim players that were downplaying this character, we gotta talk. Stand Fierce, the OD follow-up, Fierce on set point.
Dude, yeah, Zack fighting off the ropes right now. Gotta get something here. Does have level 1. Charge up the can. But the
Perfect
distance! Oh my god. And I love that reset.
Yeah.
It was gonna be heavily scaled.
Such a smart thing to do, you know you're getting that scaling. Stand Fierce does get the hit. Charge up off the medium knuckle. Yeah, now I'm getting charge combos on lock. He spent a lot of bar though. He is at burnout, and I feel like he's getting so pensive. That patient style that you want to play with, it can kind of work, but maybe these matchups, it's a little bit more difficult. We haven't even seen him press a button in burnout. I feel like he's just waiting for a moment like this at least to bust out with a super, but normals have not come through though.
Oh my god, teleporting to Tatsu. Just get the block. Out of burnout, so better situation for sure. But no, it's immediately checked on the legs, the level 3. So now, even if it doesn't kill, which it doesn't look like it's going to, has that buff, like you said, the tunes are playing. What could go wrong?
See my SoundCloud? Oh, overhead, when we're hitting you dead, and there's the throw, Fierce. Will get fantastic. And just rushing ZachInABox down. Goes down to losers, but Fierce, bro, just so oppressive. And recognizing the fact that, like, you ain't gonna press in these burnout situations, I'll press you against the wall, make you fall. That's Fierce moving on with ZachInABox. That's Fierce maybe moving to the bracket, the top 16. We talked about how he has made some top spots out in these tournaments, like, but there's so many killers out here.
You know what's always very impressive to me is when a player like that comes up to the stage, sits down, fist bump, plays, wins in a really exciting way, and then fist bumps and walks away like nothing happened.
That's the one Ryu right there, yeah.
They're my 2 favorite things are people who are really excited and people who are like Another day at the office.
Another day
I
at the
love
office.
both
Yeah.
extremes so much.
Can people be excited on the stage? Because when we were
yeah.
on there, it was like kind of wobbly.
Well, listen, let me tell you, bro. I
was scared for my life.
I can
up there.
only speak for myself personally.
Yeah.
I'm a really bad winner.
You're a bad winner.
I'm a bad winner.
I ain't playing you.
So
Today,
I'm.
bro. I am not playing
listen,
you. Bro.
I get a game.
Yeah.
I'm doing a backflip off a chair. I don't care.
Oh, you slamming the chair around?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's rewind. Back to this match. It's Rewind versus Taco, Florida. All right. Rewind from the NRS fame. I saw so many people talking about, yo, NRS players. Y'all don't think NRS players can play? What do you mean, Sonic Fox? Like, that's like the flagship NRS player that's been playing multiple games.
Absolutely.
Of course, if you're good at a game, you'll be good at other games if you put the grind in. And Rewind, and many other people like Foxy Grandpa also, NRS player.
I mean,
fantastic.
You can go through a pretty decent list. K7 has shown himself across multiple games.
Yeah,
I can speak from my own personal region. Samij, another
Samij.
player.
Yo, he got top 8 before.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very, very good. There's a lot. The NRS players are out here really playing the damn game.
Oh, yeah. I definitely want to remove the stigmatism of, like, just because you play one game doesn't mean you won't be good at another game if you apply yourself correctly.
100% agree.
You know,
because I think that is an important thing for sure, is that there is we talk about this all the time. For players like, we always use him as the example because he's like the blueprint, right? Once you get to a level of fundamentals, it kind of carries into every game. There's a reason why one of the players that's a threat to win stuff week one in literally any game, people like Justin Wong, right? He just has a level of fundamentals that just can carry over into anything. And different games teach you different types of fundamentals, but there's still this baseline level where if you get like your core level to a certain point, it will carry you in everything.
Yeah. It's a high level, but if you get to that point, it's like it's a good foundation to start from.
Agreed.
Also, the foundation to grind properly too as well in fighting games. It's going to be different in terms of the game, but the idea of grind, the amount of hours, the understanding that you won't be good off the rip, with it. Like, you understand that I have to put in a certain amount of time and effort, play top level players and stuff like that.
I'm so glad you brought that up, because I think that is something that's not talked about enough, is that learning how to get good is like a skill that you have to hone.
Right.
It is not easy to get good, and it's not as easy as I do my B&Bs every day. I'm grinding on rank. There is a method behind the madness of improving, and I'm so glad you said that, because I feel like that is something that is like not talked about quite enough.
Yeah, I feel like people are maybe kind of just, hey, even me every so often will slop up in rank and not really learn too much. But when you really sit down with the grind, that's why you stay fine. That's why you see top level players in one area move to the next. Let's move this next match here. Rewind on the Kin, TacoFL on the JP. What's funny though, I'm the stereotype. I thought Rewind was going to be on JP. I ain't gonna lie. This is an NRS character. He is getting the ass right now. God damn.
Yeah, staying aggressive here. I like that jab, though. You go for the check. Not leaning on the OD parry too much here. Sometimes the threat of the move is good enough, but unfortunately is getting harassed a little bit, we'll say.
Then right kicks, that's going to be it. The super, the ceiling. Perfect KO. Everything done right. And this is why I think that Ken can do decent against JP. Jump Pierce is pretty good. And things like the kicks, the Dragon Lag. His full screen drive rush is really good. And that jump fierce with the downward range is even better than most jump ins to call out the parry. Look at the sequencing. Oh, hold up now.
Oh, I love that too. Went straight for the driver. Says, what are you going to do about it? Appreciate that check, especially when you're already ahead in a situation like this. Rewind just holds up forward. But there we go, the OD parry to get out of trouble.
I think he would have comboed into the spike. Might be level 3. However, you gotta spin the win, my guy. Spin the win.
Yup, absolutely. Spend the meter. Okay.
That's fine. Level 2 is A-okay. Get that chip, no dip. You hold on at level 1.
Yep.
If you went for level 3, you would have killed, obviously, but, could not do anything in that sequence. Had to hold that chip. Taco, staying solid.
Oh no, but the back throw. Ken, even on his throws, has such good corner carry here, but we get the jab on the counter hit, is able to get confirmed. Drive rushes through, very plus, but there's the air throw.
They gave a grappling air throw, a zoner grappler, he everything. What do I say? He everything. This damage is quite a bit. Rewind. Going right for that level 3 immediately to get that lead and get his bar back in full.
Saying you wouldn't be wrong, unfortunately. The anti-air. Oh no, low profiles underneath and gets the wall stick here. One more opportunity. Guess for game.
Well, guess right. Nope, that's good night. The throw. Pressured up in the corner. And that's how you know someone's getting pressured quite a bit. Nothing comes from the fair situation. No wake-up options right here. Just holding that toss. Rewind. On-game point.
Oh, trying to go for the jump. Mistimes it though. Rewind gets way the better of the situation and drive rushes in with the wake-up jab check. Again, you see the green stuff. Waking up a jab a lot of times can be okay.
No drive rush from downtown to stand fierce. Again, that is so blessed against the Ghost. Air throw though, like that. Puts over the corner, gets the impact. Zack can do that too. Let's get goofy.
Uh-oh. Trouble continues, but instead, ODDP. Get yourself out of trouble.
Backs up, no anti with the crouch fierce. Look at the jab though. Puts it back to full screen. Drive rush again, bro. If that would have hit, I would have lost it.
Oh, burned yourself out to try and go for the pressure though. There's the throw. But again, full screen now.
Is it burnout? Level 2. Spin the bar. Doesn't need to. Oh my god, I thought he was gonna regret that. Y'all can't see Proxy's face. My man.
That was a little dangerous.
Out of his head right now.
Oh no, straight into the drive impact though. Misses the Tatsu.
Nice anti-air to pick for the fourth heavy kick. Oh, you did not watch the 6. JP got a lot more tricks. Look at that bar at the bottom. He's got that level 3 online. Could go for the lead if he wants to against the fireball, level 3 or level 2. You get a knockdown. Work confirmed.
Wow, what a reaction there. The OD not able to do too much else. Tries to go for the walk up here, but Taco not scared at all. Just swings again.
Side switch, jump, light kick. That's going to be it. Oh, let's not like interest my guy. You can't just pause it. It's not like a fatality.
Oh, listen, when I'm playing at my house,
yeah.
I'm mashing start 2, so I understand.
Yeah. I feel that.
That's me 100%. That's me 100%.
You know what? That is a Street Fighter thing too as well. That's everybody out there. Not bad.
I said, bro, get me in the next match.
Let's
Please
go.
get me in the next match.
I know what I did wrong. I do like his ideas, though. I like Dragon Lash against some of these fireballs. There's some sequences that he is, maybe not landing enough damage. You saw Dragon Lash into nothing. Here's the impact, though. Rewind. He's in burnout. You gotta be careful about these impacts here for Taco.
Boom. No, yeah, tried to hold up forward. The timer goes off and is able to get the hit.
This is dangerous right here. You have to go for the run, but punish counter from the side of Taco. Only way to get it now is like dashing in, run, Dragon Lash at the right distance. But Taco may not even let that happen. Jumps in, calls up the fireball to make it fall. Set point for the side of Taco.
Okay. Just going for preemptive buttons here. I think that actually is a really good strategy against characters that love to go for that early drive rush to try and use it as the party starter.
Yeah.
Just whipping a little bit just to, check here and there. But unfortunately, Elizabeth's kind of got him in trouble on this one. Rewind, got him in the corner.
If you can keep him there, that's where we see him make the return over receipt. That's been the biggest point of contention here for Taco. But it hasn't happened. We're back to mid-screen again. Gets the teleport. He's out of there. Gets the confirmed too as well as that mutant kick. Now the top of the corner. Drive rush in. Stand fierce. Yes, sir.
Oh, OD Fireball gets parried now into burnout. Tries to go for the low, but the low crush is huge.
That's so smart. Stand fierce, Dragon Lash. If you're not watching out for that, that's an ass. No impact on the side of Taco or even parry. Teleport. Nice. Not getting mixed too often here. Impact recovers off the fireball. Unfortunate. Level 3 is at the bottom. Taco might just put him at the full screen and then actually, we'll go for level 3 right now. Close to burnout, so I see why.
Yeah,
all right.
Definitely worth it. Does a ton of damage to the drive gauge here. Almost anything will do it now. Wakes up with the impact and unfortunately is going to get punished. What a confirm from Taco.
Hey, he was ready and steady with that. Taco defeating Rewind and moving on in the bracket. Rewind ain't no joke, bro, in this game. Like, he difficult to deal with, but Taco FL moves on. Dang.
Oh,
that was a good JP.
Anybody with the FL in the tag, I love to see him move.
Yeah. I know he was holding back.
He got the Miami jersey too. I like that.
Yeah.
We do a little bit of regional bias.
A little bit.
Just a little.
Yeah, I don't know where Rewind is from. I would assume not Florida if you ain't rooting for
I
him,
do
so.
not believe Florida. If it
Okay.
is Florida, then I'm fake.
No.
My bad.
you just self-hating out here. That's crazy.
Oh my
But
God.
turf is protected out here as Taco moves on. Moving on to some more action. Zach Rob came out? Bro, Zach Rob was that. That's the deal with the government, bro. That's how you know someone's strong when they come out with the government. What's your name? Zach Rob. It's not like Zach with an O or something like that. It's literally the government, bro. Like you just here for business, bro. You ain't here for nothing else but to play the damn game.
So let's see how everything pans out between the two. It's been, like I said, so far, good character diversity. Matches have been good. And I will say this has been a trend that started, I think, with Guilty Gear Strive and has continued on with KOF and coming in here with Street Fighter 6. The quality of early pools is the highest I think it's ever been in fighting games ever because of how good the online play is and how much practice everybody can get. The average skill level of fighting game players is on the rise, and that is such an exciting thing to see.
I think you're 100% right with that. We saw that with other games when their netcode got improved or, you know, they came out with good netcode. And you're going to see it here where as months go by, the player base will just move up in terms of improvement. Because you have all these places to play, whether it be tournaments, ranked matches. I play people in Japan, bro, and it's really good. Like, would I hold a massive tournament around the world? Probably not, because we're not there with the infrastructure. Yeah. But the netcode by itself is so good that I can learn playing people from around the world.
100%. Yeah.
And it's like you can utilize that, and the player base will, to get stronger a lot faster. Share ideas. Now we can sit here. There's something we didn't have at 5, where it felt like every scene had different tier lists, or people they thought were strong or weak, whatever. We may be seeing finally that convergence of, okay, now I can play your Manon and see, hey, she's kind of good. Maybe I can play that JP and there's some things that y'all are not doing right over here. You know, like there's more of that being able to happen instead of just being regionally strong. Like, we'll see more of that increase in terms of, you know, skill level. Now let's get back to combat. IBEX versus Zach Rob.
Luke versus Juri. Again, to the main offenders here. See how they work it out together.
Yeah. I love this game.
I like that from both players. I like starting aggressive, and I really like against a lot of these characters that are amazing at round start, being able to go for that check, but after the ODDP, Zach, a lot of that life already missing.
We'll get the confirm on the crouch mini Kickstarter. The chaser to chase him down, the throw. Is in burnout though. Has to be super careful. IBEX has to lead us up over spin to get the win. Normal parry to get that par back. And finds a punish counter. Nice and easy, staying breezy. IBEX. So I bet you can wake up super, and I got you with that.
Oh, walked him down in a pretty aggressive way. Definitely good stuff. Immediate punch afterwards, trades, but Zach's gonna be able to fight out of the corner and use that drive rush to get even more distance.
Heavy punch, heat knuckle ender right there. A little bit calmer play here from Zach. We've seen him kind of get a little bit too aggressive, and we saw that ODDP not work out. But IBEX is content to walk in with that crouch mini kick, light Kickstarter, dash under. Maybe didn't believe in the anti-air right there, but will believe in this hit confirm, and I believe that is some feng shui engine damage. Overhead with a reset. Oh, this dude is good. This dude is sick with it. Oh my God, he's quick with it. You know what's wild is that they use the bar, the install, and reset the situation. A lot of people just spin. Well, they load a little bit too early. IBEX, so I got round 2 in, baby. I got one more in.
Oh, okay, missed out on the opportunity, but you know, draw opportunities present themselves here and there.
All right, Zach, get him in the corner. Now go that patient play that Luke can be played. I think Luke can be played lane and like hold that lead. Like that same media can be talked about, a really cool drive killer. However, IBEX is getting aggressive. He is active.
And he's just checking everything, but here we go. Is going to be able to cash out this time. Zach's going to be able to take a kill with the 1 bar and the burnout. So much better look from Zach there coming into that one. Like you said, was able to get a little more aggressive, but once he had the lead, he was content to give up real estate. You see where the round ended compared to where it kind of started out.
100%. Nice back, fierce. I love that against the throws. It's what it's made for. It was made for in 5, and now even in 6. They're obviously get to watch out for it. Punish counter. Charge combos always on deck from Zack. Oh, the back throw, the IBEX.
This just couldn't be worse. Burned yourself out to try and get aggressive here. Wakes up with the super. It's not going to connect here. But IBEX, not too much of a punish. But oh, here's the confirm. Do it again.
We see something nasty, these cancels. Oh, I don't even know how that even happened. IBEX with the mix. Empty buttons. No throw, though. Seeks in an impact, but here's the back throw. What a call out, though. Zack, raw. No, it's ODO DP. I thought it was a raw DP. IBEX.
Oh, no, and you're dead. Just like that. Back and forth between the two. Wow. And you see the fence, he's excited.
Yeah, Zack was like, oh, my God, thank you, Lord. I'm still alive. I lived to see the other day. The ODDP backed him up a bit. I thought it was damn near it. But, man, this back and forth slugfest right here. Slobber knocker. Drooling, spitting everywhere. But again, this would be big if Zack Rob went down to losers, because we've seen Zack in some top spots in some very stacked tournaments. I feel like IBEX might be able to do it if they can keep solid. But again, it's just, you know, you have to put these resets every so often. You want to cash out the damage, and I get that. But the defense for Zack was fantastic enough to stay solid for that one hit. Finds the jumping, off the fireball. IBEX have went to that well too often.
Round start, dude.
Bro. But he did that before. He did round start fireball before. Maybe not OD, but he did the fireball previously. Oh, no.
Very casual walk underneath, though, and is able to get the shimmy. Amount of damage here. Gonna spend the level 1. I think for Juri, a lot of times that isn't the correct option. Spend the bar, get some damage, but no. Gets checked on the walk backwards with the crouch medium.
Yeah, crouch medium kick, such a great anti-shimmy tool. Anti-crouch fierce right there. Stocks up. Perfect distance. IBEX. Can they put this in set point in their hands? Uh-oh, super lands. ODDP IBEX. It's not bad at all. I bet you won't block this DP on my wake up.
Second time in that corner, that situation has come up too, and IBEX has handled it the same way every time. He said, it's out of my hands.
It's out of my hands. Between you and God right now, my boy. IBEX on set point. Finds the jump against the fireball to commit to the grounded offense. IBEX the pinwheel follow-up. Backs up for the shimmy, the finesse and bless.
Zack, don't DP. He's gonna bait it. He can't hear me. Oh no, but it's okay, the level 2. Is it enough? No way.
I don't think so. We'll reset. ODDP waited and baited. Easy bait of it from the side of IBEX.
Wow, but the back and forth was fun to get to watch. And Zack, you see, still in good spirits, obviously. A competitive match for sure, and that is as far as pools go, that's about as good as it gets. Damn. Very competitive back and forth. 2 top tiers slugging it out. My God, bro.
Ooh. Dang. IBEX, can you enter TNS, bro? I didn't see you come through. Maybe you did. You just maybe had just like, I don't know, someone was on some Wi-Fi or something. Hey, well, we don't allow that. But anyway, all I gotta say is IBEX, I got my eye on you, my guy. Woo. That was some good Juri. And honestly, again, I like Juri players not spending their cash. They're going for like resets and things like that from the corner. A 6th layer of that insult. And something that PR Balrog was talking about, like, there's more strength to that character. Corner karaoke, things you can do that you are now have access to that you didn't before, or have to spend more meter in other areas. Like, that's the new play with that character.
I agree. And I think that the cool thing about it is that I think that you're absolutely correct. And I also think that the other playstyle is super valuable too. Spending level 1 on every touch, I don't think is a bad thing at all. It's a good amount of damage, good amount of corner carry. It sets you up for a good situation. And that is one of the coolest things. We keep saying it over and over again. The diversity in playstyles that you can see. The mark of a good fighting game to me is that when I watch a character played, I can see the color of the character that they're playing, and I can see the play style, and I can tell you who it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you can see the personality in, and I think that we're going to get to that point with Street Fighter. I think we're already getting to that point where like very major play styles are kind of getting developed, and people are kind of doing a good job of writing their own stories, we'll say.
Yeah, I definitely think that as we get more fleshed out with the defensive mechanics too as well, that will showcase even more. I feel like defense is also a really big thing in terms of player diversity. When people choose to do things on block, when they're in the corner, what they maybe decide to do in terms of spinning the bar for offense or defense. I think as those get fleshed out, where you can add even more diversity. And again, there's no real wrong way to play these characters or right way.
Agreed.
It's not going to be written, I think, for a long time. And maybe there'll be like quote-unquote optimal ways later on, like a few optimal ways, but I don't think they'll be so divorced from how you want to play. Maybe you can be like, yo, I'll be a little more wild than another person. Maybe it'll get me in trouble. But maybe that's enough to get some tournament W's, you know? Like,
no, I 100% definitely agree. I think that is going to come through. And I think that another thing you touched on that's really important is, like you said, defensive mechanics. I've been keeping count. You know how many drive reversals we've seen today? No. One.
One. Yeah, there was that one. Yeah,
and he got
you're right.
killed for it. But I mean, it's stuff like that. But we also see players like Mena RD as a player who he very consistently uses drive. If a player uses more than 3 drive gauge in an interaction, he uses drive reversal in response and trades his 2 for their 3.
Yeah.
Like we see stuff like that. But that's like not to the masses yet, right?
Yeah, that's not to everybody. And maybe that's not either the playstyle or how they figure things out. And honestly, I think drive reversal will be good against like
eventually
very small, minute decision-making things, like maybe certain normals or moves. I know it's good against Lily.
It's a good sequence breaker.
Yeah, it's a good sequence breaker. It's a good, like, they're not going to be able to catch it every single time. It's -8. It's punishable, but it's not something you're going to catch every single time. And I do think that, like, I was talking to Min about this. He was like, yo, against Lily, drive reversal. Like, people aren't even doing that. They're holding on to pressure that shouldn't. So these sequences. Right now, we're going to be seeing some more DJ on the screen getting mean against Spiker on the Kimberly. Now, we had a lot of diversity, but for a character that's not top tier out here, I'm seeing a lot of Kim still. A lot of Kim. A character that lost, a wake-up reversal, that maybe got jumped in some ways, but it doesn't matter to her. She still got the mix with it, you know?
Oh, so Watt definitely punishable. Only gets the punish counter jab, though. Not too much else to worry about it here. DJ trying to slide on in, close that distance a little bit. Oh, but the teleport missed out on a huge opportunity. That was a lot of damage on the table.
That's unfortunate. Gotta finish it. Play, dash up. Wait, hold on now to stop here. TCK. Elephant forward medium kick, forcing Spiker to back off and block. And blocking not always the best idea in this game because it kills your drive gauge.
I see the SWFL, by the way. Shout out to Fort Myers.
Okay.
Close that distance. Overhead. That's very plus. Fake Sobot into the throw. Little knowledge check action already.
It's more mental stack that you have to deal with and think about. It's like, what are you going to do when you drive rush in? Look at my man skating across the screen. Back fist gets it, committed to it. Sobot and another one to seal the deal. Kizzie K staying ever optimal today. And I really, again, like the fact that he is so good about making that mental stack so difficult for Spiker to switch up on. Ooh, text at the right time to not get hit with that explosion in the spray can.
Found that sweep. Able to find plus frames off of it. Delays a little bit. The parry is held, but nothing really to follow afterwards. And Spiker finds that hit again, but it's dropping a lot of confirms.
There's so much damage on the table. Oh, the jump medium kick after that Sobot. A little bit of damage right here. Drive rush in, looking for a shimmy. Gets the back heavy kick. OD, just cool. The corner carry. Gets back heavy kick again, but maybe not able to find the extension because he didn't have any bar.
Oi, with the whip punish here. Like that from Spiker. Goes the distance. Same side into the throw.
Didn't get anything off that shimmy though. Impact. Not gonna butt. Kizzie.
No, that's a block.
And that's gonna be a punish, and that's gonna be Kizzie K taking the first game. Spiker's got the right idea. It's just not finishing his plate. There's still some vegetables. You know there are starving scrubs around the world that love you in your position. You get to take it from Kizzie K on the back foot. You gotta be able to finish your plate.
Drive rush there, close the distance, turns the back and finds the throw. Fake Sobot into the standing heavy. Kizzie smells blood in the water, it feels like, because this is a much more aggressive style than we've seen.
Dine. Too far out for the button. Unfortunate. Nice, perfect parry. Again, heavily scaled, but I like that. Maybe deterring Kizzie from doing that option continuously. Yes, there is damage, that you are getting, but being awake and aware of Spike with that defense has worked out. But then on the offense, overhead, follow-up.
Okay, and now you're in trouble. Wakes up with the perfect parry, though. Trouble turns to a little bit of paradise here, but in response!
The 9 buttons, applying some walk-up, don't hear from Spiker. Yo, the OD overhead. You feel that way? All right, Spiker. All right. He's immediately. He's like, I don't want nothing to do with this character right now.
Oh, see, again, that's what I was talking about. Kizzie opted going for that jab a little bit. It's at a spacing that's very weird, but it's perfect spacing to stop the drive rush attempt. And there's the Twitter combo, bro. Don't jump.
You can't do it. Deep hit with that jump, light kick off the Sobot. Yeah, and we see this continues. No, he didn't commit to the parry.
He had already jabbed. He had buffered a jab. And now you're in burnout too, and she's got the buff. Spiker might be on the board here.
Yeah.
That's so plus.
Oh man, that's unfortunate. At +4 on everything. Looking for impact. Kizzie has to be careful about the economy buttons he spins. If he gets clipped, it's going to hurt.
Oh, but
what
the
a check. Bro, Kizzie K with the reactions, he can't, there's no way that he is above 30 years old. It's impossible. It's impossible. Kizzie K on set point.
Define the statistics, bro.
The numbers don't add up.
Oh, okay. Spiker, slow and steady. Aye, goes for the drive impact this time. On reaction to the overhead.
That 4 minutes to get clipped. He's options here for Spiker. On defense, trying to reset the position. It did not work out. Super does not hit. Only a little bit of damage. Maybe not far enough, or I guess he couldn't get the maximum uppers. In that
Level 3. I was expecting him to go for it there, to go for the burnout. Instead, he's going to save it, and it might end up bad, but no. He's going to find the touch there. Kizzie K, listen, Kizzie knows what's best.
Yeah.
That's my fault for questioning the king.
My bad. Always support the boy as he moves on in the bracket. It's Spiker. So I got some good ideas. It's just not finishing the plate.
Yeah.
And that's what Kimberly needs to do. She doesn't have the damage access. She gets at level 3, but she needs to be consistent with the pressure, with the confirms, with the combos, things like that. The ideas with it has to coalesce, and maybe that will be in loser's side. Remember, this is the first big tournament.
Yeah.
You know, what you do online isn't what's going to be out here. You on the stage, you have people cheering against you if you're playing JP or whatever, or Honda. So it's going to be a different sort of vibe. You got to be ready for that. Kizzie K has been on 1,000 million stages, more than some of us have been even playing these games. So for him, it's another day in the office.
Yeah, it's that experience. That's one of those things, and that is part of why I want to say to everyone, whether it's TNS, whether it's Casa, whether it's any of the tournaments that you see, dude, please enter online brackets. If Capcom is going to be hosting them, the different tournaments for Chipotle as well, tournament experience is something that you have to earn. You cannot just randomly. There are very few that are blessed with no tournament nerves right away.
Yeah.
You gotta play to do it. So listen, whether you're in silver or whether you are a newer fighting game player who has just found a knack for it and you're all climbing up, maybe diamond, maybe master, there has never been a better time to get into games. Please enter some brackets and join some of these communities, man. We would love to have you.
We would love to see y'all come through and just have fun with us. You know, one of the great things about like any of these online tournaments or even offline, get the vibe with the homies.
This is one of the, this makes me feel so old.
Oh my God.
This is a name that a lot of people probably know. If you are a player who played a long time ago, and there's an ancient game that they speak of in the text called Street Fighter 4.
Wow.
CJ Truth was a young prodigy in that game, did so incredibly well, consistently placed very high. Young CJ no more. This is CJ, it's a grown-ass man.
Yeah, he is definitely a man with a job. I don't think he's got kids, but he is definitely able to drive and drink. Not together, of course, but he is out here. You talked about people entering tournaments, and he has been entering tournaments. He's back, but not with the scammy Cammy, of all things.
Which is really surprising to me.
That's crazy to me, bro. She's so good in this game, and I think would fit CJ well, but he is going with the Juri. And what's wild is that he is, I think, some of the top 3 anti-airs in the world when it comes to the Street Fighter. Like, he is one of the best anti-airing people in the business alongside Macho. That's where the name CJs come from. You got some CJs, got some anti-airs. CJ going to Juri, or unless I'm bugging, he's like, you know what,
I think Juri, that's the thing though, is I think that while I do think Cammy would be a great fit for him, I actually think that Juri fits very similarly. His greatest strength is, like you said, anti-airs, his patient footsie play, and I think there's a character that's super heavily rewarded for that. If you're willing to play it a little bit slow, whiff punish with crouching medium kick, crouching medium punch, things like that, and go for these drive reversals and cash out, there's a lot of upside to Juri. So we'll have to see. You know, maybe facing the demons of the past here with Cammy on the other side.
Dang. That's your old bay. Like, it's time to come back.
Oh,
I should text her. I should text her. We'll see.
Stay strong, King.
Stay strong. Stay strong. Stay strong, CJ. Stay strong. Shakugan on the Cammy. Let's see what he's got here. It's going to be a high-octane, high-speed action sort of match. Both characters with good walk speed. A lot of normal things like that, like the footsie play, definitely with these characters.
Okay, tried to drive rush in. Like that confidence there, knowing the fireball wasn't going to be able to interrupt too much. There's that anti-air you were talking about, but CJ a little too far for the conversion.
Yeah, too unfortunate. Find something off of it. Gonna jump in, no anti here from Shakugan. Maybe some data here for CJ to put in his database. No back medium punches, no anti, no DP. We'll have to see from Shakugan. Look at this, neutral fireball, finds a follow-up too as well, you know, with the throws. Nothing too committal, just jabs here and there from CJ Truth.
Yeah, sees the green, knows to go for it there. Does use the driver to reposition a little bit. Potentially getting a little impatient in neutral, but not too worried about it here. The life total still telling the story. CJ is staying solid.
Still got them CJs, I see them antis right there. Even more difficult with this character. Her pendulum goes in some weird ranges, but it's one touch, and CJ Truth with these pokes. Harassing, and that last hit will do it again. CJ just being really lame. We haven't really seen anything that committal, just checking drive rush, which is a feat in and of itself. But like, sets up shot for the fireballs, drive rushes in when he gets offensive, nothing big. Shakugan has to be careful here, not watching himself too often. Damn, I'm dead already?
Yeah, looking like it. Got the jab, misses the spiral arrow though, big damage. Really, the first fireworks we've seen for the match.
Now CJ is getting immediately aggressive as Shakugan trying to turn up the volume. Backs up for the anti-air right there, perfectly placed and spaced. Lost off the medium, reverse. Shakugan heard you, he's like, yeah, I'll do that. Get that reversal on. The DP's too strong though, so CJ, he still got those.
Okay. Oh, got the low. Skin is able to go for the confirm. CJ, he said, listen, I'm all grown now, but I still got the reaction.
Yeah.
I like that.
Don't leave me.
Amazing stuff.
This play, we're talking about these play styles. We've seen so many Juris drive rush into medium continuously or be very consistent with their buttons, crouching, medium kick and stuff. With CJ, it's just lights and mediums every so often, right?
Yeah.
Mostly lights, mostly crouch, medium punch to stop and stop stuff. Playing on a Shakugan. There are some moments of aggression like this, but really it's just been harassment with light buttons and landing things with shoot for the ceiling. And anti-airs.
It's something you say all the time that I'll say it for you so you can save your breath.
Okay.
Economy of buttons, bro.
Economy of buttons.
He does a really good job of it. Is able to get into the throw loops now. Dash up comes through, does get the tech this time. Not willing to hold it for too long. But unfortunately, the timer's ticking a little bit. CJ is 1 round away.
Yeah, Shakugan turn my volume real quick with it, brother. About to be over with the quickness. It feels like Shakugan's getting like, it feels frustrating to play someone like CJ if they're just poking on everything. You see a lot of counter hits. That means he's preemptively stuffing and stopping a lot of buttons from Shakugan before they even come out. Drive rush out of there. Still, the second hit will get the hit off that hooligan low.
Yeah, that OD close to the distance was huge. So instead, he gets the counter hit again. Like you said, links it together.
Try reverse, back him up. Tried to impact the button, but medium kick retracted in time. Back into dashes in with a throw. OD, maybe tried to OD DP, but got to the dive kick. I like that from Shakugan to go to the air. Dive kick, one of her best tools in damn near every game.
What an answer. Puts him, I was going to say, as soon as you see the burnout, you know what's coming. Gets the charge up and is going to be able to get the confirm. CJ Truth to cash out and head forward through the pools. Wow. I'm impressed. I mean, it's not like I was expecting anything less from CJ, because obviously he's a very talented player.
He's a Tokido killer. He's a Tokido killer. It's CJ.
That's a title you'll never get rid of.
Yeah. You take Tokido down in a tournament, bro. That stays. That's in your DNA. And as you pointed, like CJ being strong in 6, we shouldn't be super shocked, but he had taken a bit of a break. From Street Fighter V. We hadn't seen him in a while, and he played here and there casually, but he's coming out full force out here. So are like thousands of other players, for Street Fighter 6 that we haven't seen it from 3 and 4. But we'll see what's in store. We have more Street Fighter 6 after this break. People, don't go nowhere.